Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, man. I mean, who else could it be? It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's poppin'? Happy Friday. You know what I'm saying? We chilling, getting ready to turn the clock on this year. You know what I'm saying? And make this year be the next year. Got about another 72 hours, man, before this year will be terminated. Some odd hours, anywhere between 72 to 96 hours. We'll be in a new year. And everything that happened this year is in the books, but it still affects what happens next year. Okay. So I hope everything is cool with you guys, man. Told you guys yesterday or last night, if you didn't, if you missed last night's live, we were just, kicking the ball around, talking about various things, laughing and doing whatever, because it was hella late. A lot of you guys was already doing what y'all was doing. But I told you yesterday in the earlier live that I was going to be coming in, smoking a cigar with you guys and talking about what I'm getting ready to talk about now. All right. Hi, son. My son over there. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam, man. Salute to all you guys, man. I hope your holiday season is still prosperous like mine's is. I'm having the time of my life right now, man. Having the time of my life. But let's get to it. We all know that right now, the hottest team in the AFC West is the Las Vegas Raiders. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The hottest team in the AFC West are the Raiders. Okay? Look at what just happened in the last 2 weeks. All right? The total dismantling of a football team, and I mean dismantling, of the Raiders beating the Chargers 63-21. The wheels came off of the wagon down at SoFi Stadium, which is about 6 miles that way, because I'm on the west side where the best side is. Okay, SoFi is about 6 miles that way, and I'm telling you, the wheels fell off the wagon, bro. Not only did they get their asses kicked, they got spanked, they got slapped around, they got punched in the mouth, they got the snot box rocked. Not only that, they got their coach fired and their GM fired. Hey man, you talk about a total annihilation of a football team from top to bottom. Plus Khalil Mack looking sad like a puppy dog on the damn bench, knowing that he should have stayed with us, and his career has not been nowhere close to as good since he's left. It's beautiful. And then the very next week, man, the very next week, wipe your feet up in here, okay? Come in here, hit the like button, man. Smash that thumbs up, bro. Run the likes up, all right? Then the very next week, on what I call the most important day of the year, which is Christmas, the Las Vegas Raiders, who had not won a game against the Kansas City Chiefs in 3+ seasons, you're talking about at least a good 10 or 11 games lost, maybe in a row. We go to Arrowhead, a 10-point underdog. Do you know a 10-point underdog in the National Football League means an ass whooping? Okay? Walk into that stadium on Christmas, cold as hell, with a rookie quarterback, with a rookie coach, with an interim GM, with an interim coach, with a team that just smashed another team that no one gave us credit for playing against the Super Bowl defending champions and the reigning Super Bowl MVP in Patrick Mahomes on Christmas in their stadium, in their city, with their fans, in front of their family, in front of their girls, in front of their wives, and in front of their kids, kick them straight in the mouth and embarrass them in front of everybody. Where the reigning Super Bowl MVP was crying on the sidelines, yelling and screaming, "Come on, man, what the hell, man?" And Travis Kelce, who is considerably known to be the best tight end in football, bounced his helmet off of the grass so high it bounced over the first tier of players that was standing there and bounced over them. That's two. And then, last but not least, the Denver Broncos, who I know for a fact last year, a lot of the Denver Bronco fans that are a member of this channel, who we call the Unfiltered Fam, were laughing their asses off when the Raiders benched the incumbent starter Derek Carr for the last 2 games of the season. They thought that shit was funny as hell. Only to have the same shit happen to them yesterday with Russell Wilson. You can't make this shit up, bruh. You can't make this shit up. This right here is beautiful. It is apropos. It is warranted. It is deserving. Could not happen to better people. That's what it is. Okay? And now, we got a decision to make. Well, I don't have a decision to make. I made my decision the first week, okay? When Antonio Pierce got the job and we were smoking Cuban cigars in the locker room, I was saying, I'm good. I was with him. Didn't matter if we lost the rest of the games. I was like, I was in. I was locked in. Y'all know I was, because you were here. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember me telling you I don't need to see nothing else. I'm good. I know what Raider football looks like. I know what Raider mystique is. I know that. Okay? Now, somebody else knows that too. I'm going to say this shit straight up. I may not respect Shaq. A lot of people don't respect me, man. I don't give a fuck. Reason why you don't like me if you're in Raider Nation is because I know more than you. I got 3 rings, and I'm going to tell you that I know what I'm talking about, and you don't. So I don't give a fuck. But when one person you will respect is Charles Woodson. And Charles Woodson just said that he has given his blessing to Antonio Pierce to be the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. And he's going to definitely tell Mark Davis, because he said he was. Woody himself, the 24 who is after Willie Brown. There's only really 2 24s that lived up to the number, you know, even though Marshawn did what he did, maybe 3, that's it. It wasn't Marcus Peters said that. He said Antonio Pierce, when he talks, when he walks, when he does his Raider shit, he says he is more of a Raider than he's ever seen since he's been there. He said Antonio Pierce knows what it is, and he's it. And he has my blessing, quote unquote. I don't care about all the other, because there's a lot of members of Raider Nation don't want Antonio Pierce to be the coach. I keep trying to tell you guys that shit. As crazy as it sounds, they don't want Antonio Pierce. They have said it to me. They have said it in the atmosphere. They have said it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Reddit. Yeah, but we need an offensive guru. We need somebody more experienced. He could just be defensive coordinator. He can just stay and be that, but we need somebody else. No, we don't. No, we don't. You think you know more football than Charles Woodson? Do I think I know more football than Charles Woodson? Does any of you fucking haters think you know more football than Charles Woodson? Do you know more about being a Raider than Charles Woodson? No. If he's saying that Antonio Pierce is a Raider, and when he says Raiders in the locker room, he feels it in his chest, bro. He said, every time that man says that, I feel it. Charles Woodson would play for him if he wasn't 47 years old. Maybe if he was 37, he'd play. He'd definitely play if he was 27, but he's 47 now. But he feels it, bro. And that's what I felt. When you've been like 100% bought in on something as long as I have, as long as Woodson has. Woodson got drafted in '98. It's almost damn near, it's over 20 years that he's been a Raider. He knows Raiders when he hears it, when he sees it, when he smells it. He knows that, dog. Mark Davis is the only person that can fuck this up. He's the only person that can do it. Nobody else. Only MD can mess it up. He's not hearing, Mark Davis isn't hearing anything other than yes from everyone. There's nobody, well, I can't say that, maybe his advisors. I can't talk about those guys. But as far as the organization, everybody likes AP. Far as the GM, and it looks like Champ Kelly is, it looks like Champ is him. Champ, he doesn't have to go through he can make Champ he can say, Champ, you're the GM right now. Champ can be the GM. Unlike AP, there has to be an interview process, Rooney Rule, and all of that. Champ's not saying he's not the guy. Max ain't saying he's not the guy. Devontae's not saying he's not the guy. Josh Jacobs not saying he's not the guy. You know Jack Jones ain't saying he's not the guy. Hobbs ain't saying it. Merrick's not saying it. Renfro's not saying it. Colton Miller's not saying it. Nobody's saying nothing but, yeah, this is the guy. The only person who has to be convinced is Mark Davis. Now, I'm going to say this, and I said it yesterday. Let's get these thumbs up, man. Smash this like button, you guys. Cut it out. Stop the shenanigans. Okay? Just boom, boom. Get involved, man. I'm going to stop saying AP should get the job, and I'm going to start doing what I always do, which is call things into existence. I told you guys we were beating the Chargers. Didn't stutter. And I told you we were beating the Chiefs. Why? Because I really believed it. When I believe stuff, things happen. I don't know why. I don't know how. I just know when I really put my mind to it and I believe some shit, the planets start aligning, Voltron starts being formed and shit. The Super Friends start activating. I don't know how that shit happens. The Avengers assemble. I'm going to start saying what it is. Antonio Pierce is the coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to just keep saying it until that day comes where he sits up there with the suit on. He's the coach, bro. That's it. And Mark Davis is a player's owner. He's a player's owner. He cares about the players. Okay? He always has. If the players are telling him, if the alumni's telling him, if Charles Woodson's telling him, maybe that will help when he goes into those meetings with the advisors. Those are the enemy. The advisors to Mark Davis are the enemy. That's the part that you need to understand. They're the enemy. And the reason why they're the enemy is because they're going to talk about stuff that has nothing to do with football. They're going to talk about the marketing. They're going to talk about having the face of the franchise. They're going to talk about being able to bring ad revenue dollars and bringing in a credible person and cleaning up the Raider image and the Raider mystique and we need to be a more corporate franchise. And you know, Mark, you got to look at the long game. You're not in Oakland anymore. You're not the small little mom and pop owned by Allen and Carol Davis team anymore. You got this big ass. We got the strip. We got this. We're trying to bring in high rollers. They don't want to have people walking around with face paint on. They don't want people walking around with gorilla suits on. They don't want people walking around with big ass signs and shit. They don't want that. We want to attract a certain person here to go to these games. And Mark Davis bought that shit, which is why he brought in those Boston Tea Party motherfuckers. That's why. He brought them in because he listened to Steve Wynn, and he listened to Caesar Palace Resorts, and he listens to MGM Resorts. Because those three people are the ones that run Vegas. Why you think the A's is over there now? Why you think the A's brought their asses there? Okay? So Mark Davis, he has to believe his own two eyes, bro. Like, and if he allows, Tom Brady is now an advisor, Jim Gray's an advisor, the announcer, and any of these other little guys that are running around. The mayor of Las Vegas and the governor of Nevada and all of that shit. And the city councilmen and the damn aldermen and the damn circuit judge and whoever the fuck else. Those are the motherfuckers that are going to be telling Mark, hey man, do you really want a guy from Compton to be your coach? That's the shit that you're going to hear from me. You ain't going to hear these other motherfuckers tell you that. These other channels ain't going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. They're going to tell Mark, do you really want to have a guy from Compton who so happens to be the same color as this be in charge of this corporate multi-billion-dollar fucking city we got going on? Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think having a coach that drives a 6'4" candy apple red Impala sitting on Dayton's with 3-wheel motion to be your coach? That's what they're gonna fucking say, bro. Straight up. Okay? And that answer for them is going to be, well, we could keep him and use him for his motivation and bring in a Jim Harbaugh, somebody that we can gloss up, or we can bring in a Ben Johnson, or we can bring in a Lincoln Riley here at USC, or that's what they're going to try to talk Mark into, bro. I'm telling you now, that's what's going to be said. Yeah, Antonio did a good job. I'm not saying get rid of Antonio. Let's just move Antonio over and then bring in this guy. That's what they're going to say. Don't matter what Antonio did on the field. Don't matter that he just beat the Chiefs, kicked their ass at home on Christmas. Don't matter that we totally destroyed the Chargers as we know it now. What they're going to say is, do you really want a guy from Compton, California to be the head coach of your team playing NWA at the practices? That's the facts. Now, with that being said, is Mark Davis going to remember who his father is? Is Mark Davis going to remember who his mother is? Is Mark Davis going to remember his last name is Davis and his last name ain't Kraft? His last name ain't Belichick? His last name ain't motherfucking Hardegree. His last name ain't Lombardi from Mick Lombardi. His last name isn't Ziegler, and his last name ain't McDaniels. He better remember his last name is Davis, homie. He better remember his last name is Davis and do what Davises do, which is whatever's best for us. That's what he better remember. And I'm going to tell you this now. Charles Woodson ain't going to pull no punches with Mark Davis. He going to tell him exactly what it is, and he going to tell him what it ain't. That's facts. So I'm going to stop saying he should be the coach when I know he is the coach. The key is he going to be the coach on paper? He's already the coach. Let's keep it a buck. Antonio Pierce is already the coach. But is he going to be officially the fucking coach? He's the coach already. He's the coach. That's it. He's coach. All right. But is Mark Davis going to do what he's supposed to do? Not even do what's right. Fuck do what's right. Do what you're supposed to do, man. Because sometimes what you're supposed to do ain't the right thing. Okay? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. There ain't nothing else to talk about, bro. But there is a lot to talk about. Okay? Charles Woodson said, yeah, man, what's the problem? Take that interim tag off his ass, man. Right, nigga. Come on, man. Stop playing with us. Now I'm gonna read your questions in a couple seconds. Also, my boy Whittington Thomas, who's on here, who's known as Thomas Whittington. His uncle is Arthur Whittington, who played on the 1980 Super Bowl team for the Raiders. And he told me, and I had an exclusive from his uncle for me to put on his channel about a month and a half ago, that the alums, all the Raider alums, were refusing to go to the games because they didn't want to see Josh McDaniels no more. They didn't want to see that shit show. It's like, we're not going to even go. We're not trying to go. We're not trying to go and watch that. Once Mark Davis fired those guys on Halloween, don't forget Mark Davis fired them on Halloween. Okay? Don't forget. You talk about trick or treat. Mark chose trick. He didn't pick treat. Trick. Trick or treat, Mark. Trick. What's the trick? The trick is you're fired. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, what are you laughing at, Dave? You too. Oh, Mick? Yeah, you too. All three of you get the fuck out. Okay. Hazel, could you call them some Ubers? Not Uber Blacks, not Uber X's and shit. Uber X, yeah, the little ones and shit. The little Ford Fiesta, yeah, call them and get these motherfuckers out of here. All right. So let's not act like Mark don't have the capacity to be gangster, because he does. All right. He has the capacity. Antonio Pierce is about to run this bitch. I don't care if none of you guys like it. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is mad as fuck. You won't even say the truth. You won't even say the truth, bro. You're coming up with excuses. Anybody that you hear, to any Raider fan that says, yeah, but you need to move away. You need to move away very slowly and shit. Don't turn your back on them. They might hit you over the head with a billy club and shit, steal your wallet. They ain't nothing to talk about. Charles Woodson said he's the coach. Go argue with him. Don't come to my channel, yeah, button. Go find C Wood. Find him. You can find him on Twitter. You know, you can go to, you can go Beverages and More and go pick up his wine. Maybe he'll be there doing a signing, or maybe your motherfucking ass can go to Vegas and go find him and shit at one of the games and go tell him how you feel. Don't come over here telling me shit. I got my coach already. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So let me read what you guys are talking about, man. I told you I was going to come in, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. I'm smoking on that Charger pack. I'm smoking on that motherfucking Chiefs Kingdom pack. And I'm smoking on that Broncos pack. There ain't nothing else to talk about, dog. I'm chilling, dog. I'm chilling. I'm just waiting for us to play the Colts on Sunday, and we will be having a watch party on New Year's Eve. I'm 2-0 in my new crib. The two best watch parties that we ever had on this channel. We're going to go for 3 in a row. Let's go ahead. We're going to be playing Jared Shittum, the last game of the season. Let's go ahead and get this 4-game winning streak. Let's get this 4-game winning streak popped off, whether we make the playoffs or not. In the year 9-8, go into next year with a totally new attitude, get a whole new offensive situation. bring in whoever we need to bring in, and start fucking up this fucking division. Start letting them understand that your time is up, yo. It's done. It's over for you motherfuckers. As my coach, Antonio Pierce, told the Raider locker room, smoke your shit and talk your shit. Quote unquote. Quote unquote. Smoke your shit, talk your shit. That's it. That's my coach, bro. Y'all can have whatever coach you want to have in your mind. Okay? You can daydream about whoever you want to daydream about. It is what it is. Okay. Compton Boulevard is in the house. Alondra is in the house. Long Beach Boulevard is in the house. The 91 freeway is in the house. Y'all can be mad all day. Okay. Ain't gonna help you. Let me go ahead and read you guys' questions. I'm chilling, man. Friday, man. Smoking midday cigar. Okay, I don't know about this damn next time I see this damn bug fly by, I'm about to burn his whole ass up. I don't like bugs. Fly around here again, I'm gonna burn your ass up. That's it. Like I said, man, some of you guys got legitimate football concerns, and some of you guys have racial concerns. Not all you guys have racial concerns, and not all you guys got football concerns, but all you guys are in the same boat pretty much. But you guys that really don't want the black man to get the job, hey man, you better get used to seeing a nigga being the leader on that team. I can't say it any better than that. Let me see what's popping. Hope you guys got some good ass questions. Make sure you guys are going patronizing the store, buying the merch, man. The merch has been selling. I woke up this morning, man. We had about 3 or 4 more sales, man. You guys are buying stuff every day. Love it. Did it for y'all. 303 Raider, what's going on, man? Stacy Ellison, what up, man? Good feeling. I hope we keep AP. No, stop saying that, dog. Say that we got AP. There's only one man that can ruin it. That's the beauty of it, man. Mark Davis has to he ain't going to be able to, it's not going to work this time, bro. The pressure the first time it worked, it made sense. It really made sense to Mark why he would not sign Rich Bisaccia. It made sense. It made sense. Those sponsors and what they were trying to do, they pressured Mark into doing that shit. But Mark had to write the $85 million mistake check. I don't know why people keep calling me. Whoever keeps calling me needs to stop calling me. $85 million mistake check. Mark had to write that check. Steve Wynn didn't write that check. MGM Resorts didn't write that check. Tom Brady didn't write that check. Caesars Palace Resorts didn't write that check. Mark wrote that check. Mark had to write that check and pay these cats off. Okay? Does he want to keep writing checks because he's not making decisions? Oh, I don't think he wants to do that. I think he wants to hire who he wants to hire. And is AP going to charge $10 million to be the coach, like Lincoln Riley would, like Jim Harbaugh would? This guy Ben Johnson, he wants $15 million. I'm like, dude, you're crazy. You give AP $4 or $5 million and his own luxury box where he can bring the homies in from the set. He's good. AP be like, I'm good, Mr. Davis, dog. Can you just set me up with a sweet shit? You know what I'm saying? I can have my peoples come through. I'm good. My house paid, pay my crib off and shit. You know, my son's college, everything's cool. Wifey's cool. I don't need $10 million a year. He don't. Okay? This man made millions playing football and winning Super Bowls against Tom Brady. He had millions. He went and coached high school football at Long Beach Poly. He wasn't getting paid no money to be no coach down there at no high school and shit. How do you think he was still driving how he's driving? Because he got investments. He's friends with Michael Strahan. He's got all these people that's in the game, putting his money here, doing this, doing that. AP got plenty of bread. So he's not going to rape our team and shit. Okay? William Boozer. What's up, Booze? It's good to see you, Booze. You've been around lately. Unknown Raider guy Matthew, they just said Josh Jacobs could be ready Sunday. It's a game time decision. From what I was told about Josh Jacobs, that they almost let him play. AP and them, they decided for his best interest to let him rest again. And I think Josh will be there. But if he ain't, y'all see Zeus can go and get him a $145 by himself. Zeus can go get him a $145. I mean, damn. You sit Josh Jacobs down and you still get a $145, dog? Ain't mad at it. Dr. Feelgood, AP deserves a job, but they need to bring in a great offensive mind as OC. Okay, Dr. Feelgood, you were this close of being on that side, but you're right. You're right. We do need a great offensive coordinator. But as I said yesterday, and good, the likes are looking better. Thanks, you guys. As I said yesterday, in yesterday's live, talking about the Russell Wilson situation, because we talked a lot of Raider football on that too. Here's the situation. Antonio Pierce is smart enough to know that he needs help. He's not arrogant like Josh McNutsack. Josh McNutsack said that he could make a high school quarterback into an all-pro. I've never heard nobody say that. Okay? And if that's the case, where are the all-pro quarterbacks that are playing for us right now? We don't have any. Okay? So that's lies. All right? But AP, even though he had Patrick Graham, even though he is a former all-pro defensive linebacker Super Bowl champion, still got on the phone and called his old coach, Tom Coughlin, and said, Coach, I need help with my defense. Can you be a mentor? He said yes. Then he picked up the phone again. Marvin Lewis. Hey, what's up, Marvin? Hey, what's going on, AP? Hey, do you mind coming out here to Vegas and overseeing what we're trying to do on defense? Yeah, I'm there. Click. You have 4 defensive minds, 4 defensive gurus. One of them played on the highest level in the National Football League on defense with a Super Bowl win against the GOAT, who's the coach. He's not the interim, not in my mind. He's the coach. Tom Coughlin, who won 2 Super Bowls. Marvin Lewis, who won a Super Bowl as the linebackers coach for the Baltimore Ravens in the 2000 Super Bowl. Everybody that's on the defensive mind. Well, Patrick Graham, I don't know what his pedigree is, so maybe not him. But those 3, you're talking about at least 4 Super Bowl winning defensive people. 3. Plus Patrick Graham is on the come up. You don't think Antonio Pierce is going to get on the phone and call the next person who's the offensive person, or at least call Tom Coughlin and be like, Tom, I need an OC in here, man. Who do you think we should get? And Tom be like, don't worry, dog. I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna start finding who we need to find. You don't know who AP's gonna get. You damn sure didn't think you were gonna see Marvin Lewis, because when Marvin Lewis was there against the Chargers during the live, I had so many people saying, it looks like Marvin Lewis is about to be the head coach. He's there. And I'm like, no, Marvin Lewis is there for AP. You didn't think that. You didn't think Tom Coughlin. You ain't seen Tom Coughlin since he retired. AP gonna get on that phone. And then all the little Jack Jones players, all the little guys who you never heard of, who are bagging groceries because they didn't get a shot, or they ran into a little trouble with a team, or they don't get along with the OC or the DC or the head coach. He's gonna call all those cats like he did Jack Jones. Hey, what's going on, kid? Hey, coach, I'm just trying to make it. You know, man, I ain't getting my shot. Hey, man, you ready to come over here and play some football? Yeah, hell yeah. Well, you ready to come here and do what the fuck I tell you to do? Are you going to come over here with your ass on your shoulders? Are you going to be fucking up? Are you going to be getting drunk driving? Are you going to be fucking beating up females? Is your motherfucking ass going to be riding dirty? Nah, coach, you better keep your motherfucking nose clean. And then you got the guys from the blocks that they're from telling them the same shit. Like Jack Jones. Like I told you, Jack Jones spells his name with 2 C's on his social media platforms. It's JACC, not JAK. And if you don't know what 2 C's means, I can't help you. Guaranteed, the homie said, yo, dog, make sure you take care of AP. Don't come over there fucking up his shit. You know why? Because AP is from where? Those same blocks, from them same corners. That's why Jack Jones is out there just playing football. That's why when AP said, get your ass off the fucking field right now, he got off the field. He talked shit, but he got the fuck off. When the big homie tells you to do something, you do it. God, understand that shit. Okay, I know Raider guy Jesse Murrow was going on. Julio Barrera, OG. Salute to Undefeated Nation, Unfiltered fam. Make sure you guys are going picking up the merch, man. Get you a beanie, bro. Stop playing. Go into the new year looking fly. God. Trav Tuck. What's up, Trav? AP for president. Got this new defense playing like I haven't seen since the 90s. Facts. For you cats that are under 40 years old, man, this is the best defense that you've seen in your life. Those of us that are older, we've seen better defenses. This defense is the best defense I've seen since then. I've not seen a Raider defense this good. Even when we had Khalil Mack, and Khalil Mack was a defensive player of the year, we didn't do all that. It was Khalil doing everything. It was not the team. This is the best defense we've had in about 30 years, bro. Easily, bro. We are balling out of control. Okay, we should be able to handle Minshew, Gardner Minshew's ass. Okay. On the Raider guy, they didn't give us credit for even having one completed pass for 3 quarters, and we still won. Dude, we won by 6, man. Do you guys know that we were winning by 13, and Patrick Mahomes and them scored a touchdown with 2 minutes left? We had that game handily in hand. That dude was running around in duress all game. Nobody was open, brother. Why you think he ran for 8 first downs, bro? He ran for 8 or 9 first downs, bro. There was nobody open. We were blanketing everybody. And when Patrick tried to force the ball, JACC jumped that route, caught that shit and looked at him like, motherfucker, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? You tried me? I loved it, man. Off the fucking chain. Jesse Murray, my cousin's husband is still a hardcore Chiefs fan, told me congrats on the dub. Brother's wife said, fuck you and the Raiders. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dog. Do you know how many times I've been told fuck the Raiders? I'm from the Bay Area, dog. I had to deal with Niner Empire in their prime when they were winning Super Bowls, and Deion Sanders was motherfucking winning Defensive Players of the Year and running shit back while we were sucking. I heard that shit all the time, man. Like I said, a lot of y'all don't understand how far it goes with me, bro. I'm the guy that's actually gotten fights, that's actually been fighting motherfuckers over the Raiders because they said some shit that they shouldn't have said. Not because they said some shit about the Raiders, but it made it personal. Like, hey, man, you're going to say some shit like that, man. We're going to have to run a fade. A lot of y'all ain't never had to fight because you're a Raider fan. Where I come from, yeah, a whole bunch of those. Some people even got shot and stabbed when we used to have the Battle of the Bay. Y'all don't understand that shit. That shit got so bad, they stopped doing it. They're like, you guys can't play no more. Period. Motherfuckers is out here getting killed. So yeah, dog. Fuck the Raiders. I've heard that shit forever. I don't give a damn about that. I don't hurt my feelings. What hurts my feelings is that your feelings are hurt. That's what hurts my feelings. No, it doesn't. It makes me feel good as fuck. I just thought I'd make up some shit. Dr. Van, what's good, Doc? What's going on, Doc? God, there's no Broncos fan happy in me that we got rid of Russ. Hey, that's good, dog. It's good that you got some sense, Doc. Like I said, man, I know you got sense, man. It's just you just sometimes you're over loyal. That's your problem. Is your loyalty. Sometimes your loyalty gets you in trouble. But man, you a good dude, Doc. You a Yankee fan, Doc. Shit, you got some sense. It's just when it comes to that football and basketball, you're just too loyal, bro. At least when it comes to your basketball team, you're the world champions. So I can't fault you on that because you're the world champs. But that football team shit, you saying the right thing. God, Dr. Van, you guys going in. Jesse Merle, C. Wood feels just like the players in the nation. I'm willing to say, man, there's probably really not any player that's played within the last 25 years that has more respect than Charles Woodson. There's no player that played for the Raiders that within the last 25 years that has more respect than Chuck. He is the guy that we all respect. Like, he's earned it. Charles Woodson would have never went to the Packers if Al Davis would have paid his ass. He had to go. He had no choice because Al was not Al franchise tagged him 2 years in a row. And when that third year came up, Charles Woodson never held out. Charles Woodson didn't say, I'm not showing up to camp. He didn't do any of that shit. When he got franchise tagged, he signed it. He wanted to stay with us. But when that third year came and Al had to pay, they didn't have the money because we were in Oakland. We didn't have any revenue. Charles had to leave. Charles like, okay, shit. He said, I didn't even really want to go to the Packers. But the Packers gave the best deal. He went to the Packers, went over there, got one defensive player of the year over there. He didn't win no defensive player of the year when he played for the Raiders. He won defensive player of the year when he played over there with the Packers. Won a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers and shit. And when that was over, he came right back home, bro. Came right back where he's supposed to go. And went into the Hall of Fame as a Raider, even though he has a Packers Super Bowl on his finger. So I'm willing to say that he's the most respected Raider in the past 25 years to play for our team. He said AP is the guy. And when AP talks, he feels Raiders. He says that guy represents the Raiders more than any coach that's been around. And that includes John Gruden. Because he said any. Maybe the second time Gruden didn't really have that Raider shit popping off. Okay. AP is walking it, talking it, and these guys are playing it. That's what he means. I mean, Gruden, yeah, of course, Gruden's a Raider, of course, without question, but he didn't have the guys playing like Raiders. When Gruden came back the second time, Gruden didn't have these guys playing like Raiders. But Bisaccia had them playing like Raiders. We made the playoffs, remember? Mark Davis is the only person that can ruin it for us, and if it doesn't happen, it's his fault. It's his fault, guys. Nothing else to talk about. Dr. Van, William Boozer. Most don't want him because they can't control him. Booze, you said the right shit, man. There's nothing more scarier to certain people than people they can't control. Look at what happens to the people they can't control. They try to destroy them. They try to destroy those people that they can't control. Look at all these people that are in the press right now. They're just losing everything, bro. Look at everybody. I can name all kinds of people. You know, look at them just constantly. Every day somebody's being accused of some shit. It's really bad. You know, all kinds of people. They're coming after everybody. Puffy, Jonathan Majors. I just heard Vin Diesel. They just went after Vin Diesel, bro. Some broad said Vin Diesel was doing something strange. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, I don't. Come on, man. Everybody, TD Jakes, all these people, everybody coming. Everybody's being accused of some shit now. Everybody. Like, is everybody doing something? I don't know. It's just, if I look at who they are, they're people who can't be controlled. Kanye, all these other people, all these people, they're all uncontrollable people. They're all people that you can't say, do this, do that, do this, do that. They're going to be like, do this, okay, do that, I'm good. Well, to do this, you got to do that. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, AP's not gonna do any of that. But what he will do is do what's best for the Raiders. He will never do anything to embarrass the Raiders. He'll never do anything to humiliate us. He ain't gonna go out and do nothing crazy. He respects the shield. But as far as what you guys want him to do, he ain't doing that shit. He ain't listening to you. Hey, AP, put Jimmy Garoppolo back in. Like a lot of y'all was saying. Might as well, bro. What do you mean might as well? That would be the worst thing that Antonio Pierce does, is to put Jimmy G back in the starting lineup with 2 games to go. He's going to keep his word. He told AOC, you are the quarterback. Now, all of a sudden, he's going to sit him down and say, put Jimmy out there. Jimmy shouldn't have lost his job in the first place. Keep your word, AP. Be him, dog. Let your yeses be yeses and your noes be noes. That's what a real man does. Doesn't matter. If your girl gets mad, she gets mad. It is what it is. Trust me, my wife get mad at me. My wife was mad at me this morning because she said, you need to do this. I said, I'm not doing it. I told her just like that. I'm not doing it. You always try to act like you too good for something. No, I ain't too good for something. I just know what I'm not going to do. And I'm not doing that. Now, I may do something else, but I'm not going to do that. She was mad. Guess what? Who's out here smoking a cigar talking to you? Unbothered. Me. Yeah, you my wife. Yeah, you the mother of my son, but you're not me. You don't get to boss me around. You don't get to tell me what the fuck I gotta do. Now, if you right, you right. But in this case, you're not right. So I'm not doing it. That's it. Jesse Merle says, well, the rest of Raider Nation. Facts. The real Raider Nation. Dominique, what's up, Nate? Apocalypse. Any Raider who doesn't want AP as our coach is fucking stupid. There's a whole bunch of them, dog. Go find them. They're all over the place. Especially after we lost 3-0 to the Vikings. Oh my God. There was so many people hitting me up because I'm on other platforms. Don't think that I'm just here. I'm everywhere. I'm on Facebook. A lot of y'all know I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. I'm on other platforms. And people talk to me on those other platforms, and they were talking shit, man. Fire AP. Fuck AP. He ain't shit. We didn't score no points. Blah, blah, blah. What do you think, Shaq? AP's still a coach, bro. We lost the game 3-0. What's that got to do with AP, bro? Is that his team? The only person he brought in at that time was Jack Jones. Nobody of these players is his team. Everybody got fucking fired, and he got called into the office and said, hey, this is yours. And he looked, and it was a fucking train wreck. And he said, okay, thanks, Mr. Davis. I got it from here. He goes, I don't know what you're going to do with it, but here. What did he do with it, bro? What did he do with it? I think he did very well with what he got. A lot of you guys was, make Edgar Bennett be the interim. Get rid of him, Edgar Bennett. I'm like, you guys are stupid as fuck. What, are you going to have the interim to the interim? Y'all dumb. Josh McDaniels wouldn't have scored a fucking point against them. That offense was trash, bro. Then the next week, we run off 63. The next week, 7 days later, the same guy who you said, get rid of him, ran up the score, bro. Ran it up at the cash register. 63. Ching-ching. Here's your change, 21 cents. Fuck their asses up. Then you guys were back on the team and shit. Then when it came to the Chiefs, well, Shaq, I don't know. I said, man, we're gonna beat them, dog. We're gonna beat them. Look at the confidence of the team. Look how everybody's walking around. Guess what? We did exactly that. Now you guys, oh man, yeah. Shit, yeah, man, I got it. Good. I'm glad you came in late. Some of y'all still on the short bus. Carl Athens, the only one that walked this red away like AP is John Madden. I don't know, man. Coach Flores might have something to say about that shit. Coach Flores might have a little something to say about that. Build around AP. Exactly. Exactly. When Mark Davis was asked about Antonio Pierce, I told you guys this before. When we lost 3-0 to the Vikings and you guys were running around looking like Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey on Christmas, you guys were looking like that, but you had on Raider hats. Y'all was running around here, the sky is falling, y'all was running around here thinking that the world was over. Mark Davis was interviewed by Tashawn Reed from the Athletic, theathletic.com, and was asked about AP, and he says, well, even though we lost 3-0 and that wasn't a good look, I'm not judging AP by wins and losses. I'm judging him by leadership. I said, bam. That's how you judge Antonio Pierce. You don't judge him by wins and losses at this point. You judge him by leadership. Because if you don't got the love and admiration and the heart and minds and souls of the players, you don't win nothing. You don't win nothing when you're a Raider. Every other team can win fake. We can't win fake. We just tried it. It didn't work. You are a member of a fan base of a team that has to win being themselves. They cannot be somebody else. When you guys are always talking about, can we get Justin Fields? Can we get, a lot of you guys wanted Russell Wilson 3 years ago, remember? You wanted Deshaun Watson, remember? You wanted to try to trade for Lamar Jackson. You wanted to try to get Tom Brady. You wanted to get Aaron Rodgers. You wanted all these people. None of those people are going to work if they don't have the Raider DNA. If they don't have the fucking cheat code, they're not going to be good over here. Doesn't matter if they're Hall of Famers and they're great and they're this and that. You have to have the genetic makeup to be on this team. I've been telling you that, man. Oh, well, Jim Plunkett, man. You guys are trying to compare AOC to, I feel Jim Plunkett vibes from AOC. I'm like, well, how do you feel Jim Plunkett vibes from AOC when AOC was drafted by the Raiders and Jim Plunkett was picked up off of waivers? I said, the guy you should been saying that is Jimmy Garoppolo, who has the same exact pedigree that Jim Plunkett had. Jim Plunkett was drafted in 71 to the Patriots, got traded to the 49ers, got waived and picked up by the Raiders. Jim Plunkett. Jimmy Garoppolo, drafted by the Patriots, traded to the 49ers, and signed with the Raiders as a free agent. Patriots, 49ers, Raiders. Patriots, 49ers, Raiders. The difference is somebody can play football, Plunkett, and somebody can't, Jimmy. That's the difference. So when you want to compare AOC to him, you should have been comparing the guys that's on the sidelines with the fresh haircut, that's waving at all the girls at the Bunny Ranch saying, I'll see you guys in about 45 minutes after the game. That's who you guys should have been talking about, but you didn't. Alpaca says Mark has 2 eyeballs, not worried at all. Facts. Ruben Nava, shout out to Matthew Shack Unfiltered and Unfiltered Nation. Salute. Jesse Merle, Mark better notice the difference between the players and the records. Yeah. Smoking Pots, member of Chiefs Kingdom. Am I the only person who wants all the AFC West sitting on 14-3 undefeated, splitting division games, make the West great again? Hey, man, AFC West, man, there was a time when the AFC West was the most nastiest and dangerous division in the American Football Conference, which is, as the AFC. There was a time when it was like that, dog. But it hasn't been like that lately. Chargers are the worst off, bro. They're who is going to be their coach? Is it going to be Kellen Moore, who's their OC? Like, what's going to happen? They're fucked. Don't want to be them. Don't want to be them, dog. All right. Watch Raider. When C. Woods always says, keep it, you know what Mark Davis says. You know what he says to Mark Davis? Same shit. Charles Woodson, man. Charles Woodson he just a real one, dog. We used to be out at the clubs, man. Be out in the clubs in Oakland, man. And I be chopping up with him all the time, man. He just a cool dude, bro. Everybody likes him. All the bras was loving him and shit. But he loved cognac. I called him Cognac Toe. Remember when he had turf toe? I said, man, what's up, Cognac Toe? He started laughing. Because he loved cognac, bro. That's all he drank. Why you think he has his own cognac line, his own wine line and shit? Chuck is cool. He's a cool cat, man. And he's a phenomenal football talent player. Heisman Trophy winner, Hall of Famer, whatever, man. But you don't think Mark Davis is listening to Charles Woodson? I can't help you guys. Carla Jenkins says, what about Jack Jones? What's up, Carla? Does he get the 24 stamp of approval? I think Jack Jones needs to just stay Jack Jones for a while. Let 24 rest for a little bit. It's been really ran through the mud, Carla. The number 24 for the Raiders has really been abused lately. Let's let him just settle a little bit. I don't think nobody needs to wear 24 for at least a season. Let's just leave 24. Just take it to the dry cleaners. Get all the funky smell off of it. All the little vomit marks and shit from being that bad of a football player wearing it that you make yourself stick to your stomach. And just let the number just get deodorized, get it steam pressed and shit, and just hang it up and wait for the right person to get it. I don't think Jack Jones needs that right now. Let him stick with his 18. 18's working for him. Leave 24 over here for a little bit. Let it air dry. Jack the Grinch Jones all day. Okay, watch Raider. I think Jack Jones should be offered to 24. I think Jack Jones needs to stay where he's at. Stop. You don't need to put no pressure on that cat. Leave that man alone. He's doing fine. Stop it, you guys. Stop trying to put a jersey on this man. He has a jersey. You see how I am, man? I'm like, let's see. The man has only been on the team 3 games, you guys. Chill. He's only been on the team 3 games. Chill. He don't need 24. Nobody does. You got between the numbers of 0 to 99. Find a number. Leave 24 alone, bro. Okay? That number is the most prestigious number on our team. Okay? That is the most prestigious number on our team. Leave that number alone. Stop it. Please leave that guy alone. Okay. Watch Raider said, see Wood is a GOAT. Carl said the ultimate compliment. Watch Raider. Hey, yeah, make sure y'all like the videos, man. Come on, let's get these likes up. I know that T Wood's hyped up about Jack Jones and Hobbs. He mentioned Jack Jones. And he gave him full credit for understanding that guy's talent. You got to understand about Jack Jones, like I said before, he's a very talented, unpredictable kid, though, man. Like that dude, you got to really watch him. That dude will make a mistake and he won't be playing football anymore. You got to watch Jack. Jack, you got to chill with that dude, man. Like I hope that AP's like, hey, Jack, don't go to the club. Somebody bump into him at Dre's or some shit. Steps on his Jordans or some shit. It could be on and popping. Okay. Watch Raider knows. Like, might want to relax. Okay. Strike Vader. What's going on, Strike? Carl Athens. Hell yeah, I want AP. Watch Raider. Let Champ cook, man. I like him too. Champ is already bringing in 2 people. Who brings in people 2 games left in the season to see if they got some? Did y'all hear about that other Patriot that was granted a tryout and then another player got drafted, brought in? There's 2 games left in the season, bro. These guys they're gonna shake the tree, see what falls out. Every team in the National Football League wants Jack Jones now, but when he was a free agent running around, nobody wanted him. Everybody wants Robert Spillane now. Even the Steeler homies are telling me, yo, Shaq, you need to be telling me thank you. Thank you for what? For Robert Spillane, if it wasn't for us. Motherfucker, you drafted him and let him go. I'm not giving you no credit for that shit. The fuck? Jesse Merle said, Mad Max said, what's up about the kid in football? He did say he wouldn't be funny either way because he was a Chiefs, an obvious Raider. Oh, let me talk about that real quick. This whole thing about Jack Jones taking the football away from the kid has been ruled to be cap. All right? The mother of the kid. See, nobody's talking. Everybody wants to pop when they think they know some shit. But when they find out that it's not, ain't nobody said nothing to fix it. The kid was a Chiefs fan. The whole family are Chiefs fans. But the mother of the little boy said exactly what Jack Jones said. Jack got the pick, ran over there, was gonna give the ball to her son. Now this is, and it's all over the press. Just do a Google search and you're gonna find the mother. She's gonna come out, and everyone's gonna know it's her. Her pictures of her and her family and her other kids and her husband. They all Chiefs fans. She says, "Yeah, I'm a Chiefs fan, but I'm gonna say what really happened. I'm not gonna lie." Because mothers are going to do that. The father, who knows, he might be really mad at the Raiders, but the mother's going to say the truth. That's what typically mothers are going to tell the truth. Okay? She said, he tried to give the ball to my son, but there was a guy that was over my son's shoulder, a grown man that tried to take the ball from the kid, and he was like, nah, fuck it. That's what happened. And the Chiefs got wind of it, because they made it look like the Raiders were doing something foul. And they came over and gave her son an autographed football from one of the players and gave it to the kid. So the kid left with a football, but he didn't leave with that football. But the mom said that was a great gesture, but it wasn't as good as Jack Jones giving the ball to my son off the field. So she already exonerated that man. That man has been lied on. That man has been cooked for no reason. That man has been put on motherfucking roasted at the fucking stake for some shit that was a lie, because the mother corrected it, and nobody has said nothing. They haven't changed that scenario. They haven't changed that look. They haven't changed that whole shit. They want him to be the bad guy. And if I was him, I would take that shit and get another pick six and do it again. So that's been fixed. Lies, bro. The mother said it was. There's an old saying, y'all. When the truth doesn't work, then they start telling lies. When the truth doesn't work, then they start telling lies. That narrative of Jack Jones being the Grinch was only as far as Patrick Mahomes is concerned. I'm ruining your Christmas, Kelsey. I'm ruining your Christmas, Kadarius Toney. I'm ruining your Christmas, Pacheco. I'm ruining your Christmas, Taylor Swift. I'm ruining that. But when it came to that kid, he didn't do nothing wrong. The mother said it, and that's it. But no, but the lie carries better than the truth. Dr. Feelgood, now Mark is going to make his own decision. He removed them interim tags. Yeah, he's going to do that. He going to keep writing checks if he don't. Mark Davis is going to keep writing big-ass checks to coaches that he ain't got on the damn roster anymore. Have you heard from Josh McDaniels yet? Josh McDaniels been fired since Halloween, bro. How many holidays have we had since he's been fired? We had Thanksgiving. We had Christmas. We're about to have New Year's. How many holidays does it take for him to say, thanks, Mr. Davis, for the opportunity? You ain't heard from him, and you ain't heard from Dave. And you won't. Because they weren't here to fix your team. They were here to fuck your team up. That's what they were here for. And they did a great job of doing that. Okay? Did a great job of fucking up your team. But you guys bought into that shit. Shaq, give us 3 years. What? Are you fucking high? I'm not giving these motherfuckers 3 games. Get rid of them. Something about that AFC West pack. This AFC West pack is smoking so good. Carla said at the first new conference, AP talked for 5 minutes, and I knew he was our HC. Hey, Carla, like minds are beautiful. We think the same. You know why? Because we know what Raider football is, bro. We know what Raider football is. That man talking. Address Raider Nation from the first press conference. Josh McDaniels never said Raider Nation in the 25 games that he was the coach of your team. He never addressed you as a fan base, not one time. Ziegler did it, though. But Ziegler's not your coach. Ziegler did it. Salute to Dave Ziegler for acknowledging us. But you never heard him say, yeah, Raider Nation. He never addressed you motherfuckers at all, bro. Didn't care about you. Is what it is. Well, I said that cigar looks good, man. Hey, bro. It is. It is. It is. It's very good. I'm going to go get some more today. I'm telling you. I keep my sticks in immaculate condition, man. I got electronic humidor. I got all my shit. I got cigars all in different places and all at different humidities. I keep my shit crispy, bro. You know, I ain't playing. I don't have a lot of vices, bro. This is like one of the only things I do. Drink a little bit, smoke, watch football, talk shit, do my music. I don't have a lot of vices, man. So when I have a vice, I'm fucking gonna do it. But this is a very good cigar, and it tastes even better that Charles Woodson says that AP's the coach. What are you guys talking about? You think Charles Woodson's gonna talk to Mark like this? Hey, Mr. Davis, hey, I appreciate your time, but I just wanted to give you my opinion on AP. And, respectfully, I just want to say that I think he's the guy. Or do you think he said, Mark, come on, Mark. You see what I see? Charles, I know. Come on, bruh. Yeah, well, we'll see. You know he's talking to him just like that, man. You know Charles Woodson talking to him. Mark, come on, bro. Man, you know you see that, dog. Didn't you see Charles Woodson sitting in his suite when we were beating the Chargers? Didn't you see him sitting next to him, dog? What do you think he was saying the whole game? Hey, man, pass the popcorn, Mark. Hey, Charles, hey, man, you want another beer? No, he was saying. And then the Jack Jones play. When Jack Jones leaped out of the sky and did one of these motherfuckers. Mark Davis had his head. Let me put my cigar down. Mark Davis did this. He did that, bro. Charles is like, what'd I tell you? What you waiting for, Mark? Oh, my God. And that was before the Chiefs. Come on, man. Alonzo Valle said, I believe in Antonio Pierce. Sam Tanker, what's going on, pimp? Watch Raiders. Exactly. So if the players want AP, that's what it is. The advisors are the dickheads. Yeah, man, but the advisors are going to think about what's best for them. Let's not act like the advisors aren't still there, dog. Like, they are, bro. They are. Okay? Watch, you're a businessman. You understand business, man. A lot of times business doesn't have anything to do with it benefiting the consumer. It has to do with benefiting the producers. How can we make more profits? How can we make more money? They're going to be like, Mark, the bottom line is, Mark, is money, is to make the money. Yeah, I know you want to win, Mark, but, let's get this money, bro. Like, come on, Watts, man, you understand, bro. You know how many capers, and you might have went on some, but you know how many capers you passed up, dog? I know, man, people that I grew up around and homies that I used to have, because I couldn't be around them no more. They had a get-rich-quick scheme every day. Them niggas had a get-rich-quick scheme every fucking day. Yo, dog, hey, man, I've been noticing that, man, during late nights, man, they be having this and that and da-da-da. And, hey, man, if we can just, pry the door open or just leave the door open and, girl I'm fucking with would do this and we'll copy the key on our lunch and man, I done heard every fucking caper, every scenario, every opportunity to get a bag, even legally. I had to make my decision. I'm like, man, I'm not fucking with you niggas, man. I'm good. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. It's going to be easy, man. We in and out, in and out. Nah, dog. I'm going to go to In-N-Out. I'm going to go to In-N-Out Burger. That's where I'm going. I'm going to go In-N-Out Burger, but y'all going to go in and out the penitentiary, and a lot of the homies did. And you know what happened when they got out or when they were in? Yo, dog, you made the right decision. Oh, it's easy for me to say, yeah, I did. But how's it going to look for me to tell the homie who's locked up for 6 years on something that I could have easily been involved with, yo, you fucked up? I just be like, yo, dog, I just didn't want to be involved, man. So Mark got to be that guy. Telling you now, these people are not Raider fans. They're not Raider fans. They're Vegas fans. They're fans of the Vegas economy. They're not fans of the team at all. Right? The A's are going to find that out. Okay? You're here as an attraction. The Raiders are like Circus Soleil. They're like motherfucking Wayne Newton. They're like the Jabberwockies. They're like the Blue Man's Group. They're like David Blaine and shit. They're like David Copperfield. They're an attraction. That's what the Raiders are. Until they start winning Super Bowls, they're a fucking attraction. Just like the A's are attraction. The Aces are not an attraction. The Golden Knights are not an attraction. Because people in the surrounding areas support them because they're world champions. They've actually been the champions of their league. The Aces just won back-to-back. They're legit. They're not an attraction no more. They are iconic. Back-to-back WNBA titles, whether you respect it or not. The Golden Knights, NHL champions. Raiders, attraction. No different than a residency and shit. Usher's gonna be at a residency at Caesars. Adele is gonna be at the MGM Grand for 3 months. That's what it is. Watch Raider said, bro, we have a Super Bowl championship player who grew up a Raider fan. He's one of us. Ain't nothing to talk about. Man. I told you guys, man, there's a lot of professional football players you've heard of you didn't know is Raider Nation, man. I've named them before. Keyshawn Johnson, I'm a friend of his. He's a Raider Nation. I didn't know it until I met him and he told me. He's like, man, I'm a Raider Nation, man. What are you talking about? I'm like, what? You? I'm like, you? Nah. Man, shit. I'm from South Central LA, bro. I went to USC. Yeah, that sounds like you're from South Central. You went to USC. Yeah, you're a Raider. Yeah. Do you guys know that Antonio Pierce is a two-ringer? Antonio Pierce is a two-ringer in Raider Nation. A lot of you guys ain't even a two-ringer in Raider Nation that talk all that shit. Antonio Pierce was born in 78, bro. He got the 80 Super Bowl and the 83 Super Bowl under his belt. He's a two-ringer as in Raider Nation. As a fan, homie. As a fan. There's nothing to talk about. When the Raiders won in 83, he was 6 years old, bro. You don't want a two-ringer fan of the team who saw us win 2 Super Bowls and rooted for us and jumped around, who's now the coach, who's motivating the team that he grew up loving to be the coach? A lot of y'all ain't shit. But he's a two-ringer, bro. Understand that. I'm a 3-ringer. He's a 2-ringer, bro. He's an OG. God. Strike Raider said AP Champ and Graham, quality OC to end up hiring. They're going to end up with a few more Lombardis in their collection. Hey, I'm going to say it like this, man. Antonio Pierce is going to win a Super Bowl for the Raiders, bro. I don't know when. It's gonna happen. It's our turn, you guys. As far-fetched as it may seem for a lot of you young guys, that's why I really try to make things cool for you guys over here, for the younger fans. Not because I try to beat up on you guys, because you guys are influenced by all the wrong people. It's like if nobody knows, if everybody's standing around talking about, you know, trying to go on a date and nobody been on a date, who's the expert? Nobody. Five virgins are sitting around. Who knows more? One guy's gonna act like he knows more, but none of them know shit because they ain't never did nothing. So instead of me walking around saying, look at y'all, man, look at y'all virgins, y'all nerds doing all that, I said, look at y'all, man. Look, man, don't listen to none of these other motherfuckers, man. This is what you do, bro. This is how you want a girlfriend, dog. This is what you need to do. First thing you need to do is you need to fucking look like you need a girlfriend. You need to be walking around here, let your nuts hang, man. You walking around, man, take them fucking Poindexter sunglasses off and shit. Motherfucker, take that damn pocket protector out your shit. Let's go to the mall. Let's throw some clothes on. You get you a fucking haircut, okay? And then start walking around like you got a pair, and the girls are going to start looking at you differently. That's the first thing you got to do. You got to change people's perception. That's the first thing I would tell them. Change your perception, bro. You feel differently about yourself so everybody else does. You go to school, first day of school, next year they could be like, Jason? Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up, girl? Da-da-da. Something different. Now you got their attention. So that's the point, man. We're going to win the Super Bowl, bro. It's going to happen. But if Mark decides that he wants to be the Las Vegas Bengals, then we're fucked. Watch Raiders invested in the franchise. Dr. Van, what if y'all don't keep AP? What other coach would you want? Well, that would me saying some shit that isn't going to happen. But if that was the case, I take it ain't going to be Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh, that money that they're throwing at Jim Harbaugh is going to be too much. I had to think about that, man. I don't want nobody else. I can't think of nobody that can be AP at all, bro. I can't think of who. I don't want none of them, dog. I don't want none of them. Watch this, which means he cares about the job. Like I said, man, when he was being interviewed by Tracy Wolfson at the end of the game at the Chiefs game, when we were running around our living rooms, if I wasn't in my new house, I might have punched a hole in one of the walls and shit. I might have punched a hole in the wall, bro. Guess what? He started choking up when he started talking. And she's like, I know you're emotional about it. That man gave a fuck, bro. He gave a fuck. He cared. That meant something to him. He wanted to beat those motherfuckers as bad as we did. Josh McDaniels didn't want to beat nobody, dog. He just wanted to be right. He didn't want to beat those guys, man. AP wanted to beat him, dog. You can't fake that. That's not to be faked. You can't fake that. If you didn't feel that, you may not have cried, because I know I didn't. I was too busy running around the Christmas tree talking shit. If you didn't feel that when you saw his emotion level, dog, you with the wrong squad, homie. Strike Raider said Jamarcus Russell died. Watch Raider said, yeah, we need Compton niggas as our coach. We need Compton B-Dogs, and we need Long Beach Sea Dogs on our team, dog. Pyrus. We need all them motherfuckers. Okay, watch Raiders rolling. Dr. Van is rolling. Watch Raider Compton in the house. Shit, man, you know what? I think I'm gonna listen to Straight Outta Compton, dog. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my Straight Outta Compton. I'm gonna put it on CD, because I got my old ass CD. Matter of fact, I got my vinyl. I might even pull out my old ass Straight Outta Compton vinyl when they was on Priority. Like I got thousands of hip hop records. I just play some shit, take my shit, Straight out of Compton. Whoop this shit. Man, come on, dog. I'm not giving that up. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not giving that up. I'm not giving up my coach being from Compton when my favorite rap group of all time is NWA, bro. My favorite rap group is NWA. That's me, bro. That's my timestamp. Okay? That's me, bro. I remember when Gangsta came out, bro. You talk about Young Shaq. Young Shaq out here killing it. I'm out here killing everything moving, bro. Any girl that's walking around, I'm on it. In my prime, me and my boys, bro. Like, first time I heard Gangsta, man. Shit. That was their first single. Okay? Man, I remember hearing that. There was nothing that sounded like that, dog. Nothing sounded like NWA when we first heard it. I'm in the Bay Area, dog. We had Short. We had the guys that we had. I'm listening to a lot of Public Enemy. I'm listening to a lot of East Coast shit. And when I heard that motherfucking Gangsta, I said, who the fuck is them motherfuckers? Come on, dog. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", we're like, what the fuck is that? And guess what, man? And Watch Raider's gonna be attested. I don't know where you first heard of that, Watch, but I'm gonna tell you, dog. The first time I ever heard those two songs, bro, they were beating out in the neighborhood drug dealers whip, man. The guy who I know that was out there getting that money was bumping that shit in his mini truck or bumping it in his motherfucking, remember those damn Suzuki Samurais and shit? That was the first time I ever heard it. I'm like, yo, dog, yo, who's that, bro? The motherfucker pulled out a cassette, looked like somebody wrote on it shit. He said, man, that's NWA. I said, what the fuck is NWA? He said, niggas with attitudes. I was like, where are they from? He said, Compton. I said, where's Compton? I said, oh, L.A. Yeah. Shit. It wasn't even out, bro. You couldn't even go to the store and be like, yo, let me get some of that NWA. Nah, you had to dub somebody's tape. Watts, put a 1 in the chat, because I know you know. We had to dub somebody else's tape to get that fucking shit. Like, yo, man, make me a copy of that. Y'all don't understand the ghetto blasters and shit. And when we record something from one tape to the next tape, the signal gets worse and worse as you keep copying it. So if you got a tape that got 10 fucking copies, that motherfucker has a whole lot of hiss. We still was. Y'all don't understand. I'm not giving that up. That's my coach. I'm not giving that up. Oh, and the president of Raider Nation is Ice Cube, who was in that group who wrote those raps. I'm not giving that up. Sorry, you guys can be mad. Gang. Woza said, give the man a short-term deal. If it works, extends him. Give him whatever. It's going to work. JD, what's up, Big Shaq? What's going on, man? Watch Raider, man. That dude called the Okie dope, bro. Yes, straight up. Dr. Van, I've seen enough of him as HC to really have an assessment. Haven't seen enough. Hey, well, you know what, dog? Have you seen enough of Sean Payton? Because that's your coach. Dr. Van, that's your coach. I've seen enough of Sean Payton to know that I want you guys to keep Sean Payton. I want you to keep Russell Wilson. I want you guys to continue to bleed out. Don't worry about my coach. Leave my coach alone, bro. Sam Tanker said, AP for HC. Watch Raider. If Al was here, AP would get the job, no question. If Al was here, AP would have got the job after he beat, after we won that first game. He would have been like, hey, man, I'm just going to hire him. And then the NFL would have been like, well, Al, you can't do that. And I would have been like, man, I'll do what I want. Dr. Van seems pretty green when it came to game decisions from what I've seen. Why you think he's an interim coach? His decision-making was no worse than Sean Payton's. Sean Payton's decision-making is starting to look like Sean Payton is a system coach. Starting to look like Sean Payton is being exposed just like Bill Belichick. It's real easy to look good when you have a first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback behind center. You really look a lot better. But when you start having other guys, doesn't look as good, bro. Doesn't look as great. Doesn't look as great. But you don't need to be worried about my team look like. You need to be concerned, Doc, that that's what you're going to be dealing with. Give him a year at least. Don't need your assessment. Don't. Marvin McGrady, AP's the man, but Davis is going to bring back Belichick. He's not going to bring Belichick back, man. Belichick is not going nowhere. I don't know why you guys are buying into this Belichick shit. Belichick's not going nowhere. Even though the Patriot fans are mad, he ain't going to go nowhere. Bill Belichick is going to be the coach of those Patriots until he doesn't want to be the coach. That man has 6 Super Bowl rings, bro. You can't just throw him out because he had a bad couple of years. That man has 6 Super Bowl rings. He's not going nowhere. Watch Raider said, let him draft some guys. Our band, Raider asked me, JD, no one's talking to you. Get him, Doc. You see, Doc has that damn, he has that damn wrench by his name and shit. Doc is on here. He might be a Broncos fan, but Doc is like me, man, in a lot of ways. You don't get to just say anything to Doc. Doc gonna check you. Carl Jenkins and now Shaq Color has nothing to do with it. Carl, yeah, it do. Yeah, it do, Carla. Yeah, it do. Because the people that talk to me, who got a Raider in front of their name, I've been called every name in the damn book because I said something they didn't like. Trust me, there's racists in Raider Nation. If AP was orange or polka dots, yeah, you don't care, but there's people who don't want to see him be the coach. Watch Raiders let him build the roster with Champ Kelly. JD says, well, I'm talking to you. I love it. I said, Big Daddy Boys is day, man. Big Daddy Boys is Irish, yeah, man. Carlos said, best thing about Champ Kelly is that he know about Zach Jones. JD said, I don't see what Red fans would care about a Donkey fan's opinion. Go ahead. Watch Red Champ Kelly have put this team together. Champ Kelly's going through his Rolodex, bro. Hey, watch, it's just like, bro, you getting ready to have a party, dog. Man, you're going through all your shit, man. You're going through your email list. You're going through, man, who am I going to invite to this motherfucker, man? Man, I know I'm going to invite Chloe and her girls because Chloe's got a whole bunch of girls. Get on the phone. Hey, what's up, Chloe? Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm about to throw this, the shindig and shit, this pool party in about 2 weeks. What you got going on? Oh, I don't got nothing going on. I need you to bring you and your best looking homies, man. I got y'all a little cabana and shit. I got y'all all set up, man. Make sure you bring the ones with the juiciest booties, and they're gonna wear that shit. And I got you guys. Okay, as long as we got our drinks and shit. Oh, you ain't got to worry. I got drink tickets for all y'all. Just make sure you there and shit. The first person you're going to call is Chloe and her homegirls to make sure. How many can you bring? Then she'll call you during the week. I got 15 right now. I'm working on some more. See, that's what Champ's doing. He calling everybody. Champ Kelly has so much respect in the NFL as far as his demeanor because he was with the Bears. They said that everybody likes him. He can get on the phone with any team and be like, yo, man, what's up, man? It's Champ. Hey, man, what's happening, man? Yo, man, what you guys got going on, man? You guys got any ideas of what you might want to do with anything? See if we could just talk it up or just send me a list of stuff and then we'll go over it. Champ is, we about to be a different team, man. It's over, bro. Over. If Kelsey and Mahomes don't get their shit together, we gonna win the division next year. I'm telling you, he's also locked in the scouting department. Hey, Watts. Champ Kelly went to Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler and said, hey, man, we can get C.J. Stroud, man. Let's put together a package to get C.J. Stroud. Josh McDaniels said, nah, I got Jimmy G. He could have got a C.J. Stroud, bro. We were the 8th pick in the draft, and we could have went all the way up to number 2 and got him because Carolina was going to pick Bryce Young. He was going to pick him. Okay. But nope. Josh McBallsack wanted to ruin the Raiders, so he didn't even get the best quarterback we could have got, and got the worst free agent quarterback that we could get, who's collecting $28 million this year and next year on our cap. So yeah. Julio Barrera talking about JD's ain't a Raider channel. Sure the fuck ain't. You don't see Raider nowhere in the title. Everybody's welcome over here. Sam Tanker Jones is panning out to be one of the best moves this season. He is the best move this season, bro, because he's the only move that Champ and AP made. So he is the best decision. There is no other best decision. He's the best decision. This dude is one of only 5 players in the history of the league to have 2 defensive touchdowns in his first 22 games in the NFL. One of them is Ronnie Lott. The other 3, Janoris Jenkins. That's it. And some 2 other dudes. Best decision is him, dog. And that's one decision. What do you think if they have a whole off season to figure it out? I'm going to tell you this right now, man. If Antonio Pierce takes a vacation, and he probably will because he isn't going to have the job, Champ is going to have the job until. Because you still need a GM, but you don't need a coach in the offseason. But you need a GM in the offseason. I'd be willing to bet that AP will be right there with him, trying to figure out what they're going to do, dog. Act like they got the job, because they do. They have the job. They're going to figure this shit out, bro. Or if they decide to go on vacation, they're going to go together. Hey, man, let's go down to Dominican Republic. Bring the wife, bring the kids, man. Let them run around the pool, do all that good shit. And then we will start looking at who we need to pick up. But Jack Jones was at his grandmama house on the east side of Long Beach doing nothing. Hey, Grandma, when y'all gonna make some pork chops? Baby, I'm about to get it together now. He's laying on the couch. Fuck Belichick, them motherfuckers, man. Fuck them motherfuckers. Oh, Coach. Hey, what's up, Coach AP? You ready to play some football, boy? What? That's exactly what it was. How you, Grandma? Tell your grandma. Hey, Grandma. AP says, what's up? Hey, AP. Hey, what's up? What's up, Coach? You ready to play some football? Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, man, get your ass to LAX, man. We have a ticket waiting for you, man. Bring your shit. Leave your attitude in Long Beach. For sure. All right, see you in a couple hours. Click. That's it. That's what happened, bro. I wasn't there, but I was. Good decisions are the fastest ones. The best decision you'll ever make will be a decision you make fast. It will not be a decision you have to think a long time about. It'll be the decision that you think quick. That one girl that's on your hit list, 9 times out of 10, it came from you just making a smash decision, a snap decision at that time. You saw her and you went over there. Because I know many a times my boy, man, look at her, man. Well, they over there contemplating, trying to build their courage up. Oh, man, shit, she fine in a motherfucker. Yeah, dog. What you doing? Choom. Oh, she ain't fucking with you, Shaq. Hey, I'm gonna go. I'm putting a bid in on my shit. I'm going right up. Hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. I said, I just wanted to come over and say hello to you. Blah blah blah. And just be myself. 2 minutes turn into 5 minutes. Start walking with her. These niggas. Oh man, this motherfucker, man, nigga, you shit. When you lag, you lose. That's what we say in the Bay. When you lag, you lose, dog. I just walked up to her. She obviously was open. You too late now. Then I get the number or whatever the fuck. And then they're like, yo, dog, find out if she got any homies. I'm like, nigga, I'm not working for you, nigga. Go. Got a whole mall in here. Get to work. Oh, yeah, okay, you trying to hog it up for yourself. Nigga, I earned that shit. Y'all was talking, I walked over. That's it. That's what Champ and AP gonna do in off season. They're gonna be hitting people up. seeing if they have anything left, seeing if they really want to come over and play some football. Hey man, can you give me 20 plays? Shit like that. Get on the phone. Oh man, what's up? Hey, what's up, coach? Hey man, can you give me 20 plays a game? Can you give me 15 plays? Can you give me some special teams gunner? Can you be the special teams gunner? You still got some speed? Man, come out here to the practice facility, bro. We got you for the weekend and shit. Come out here to the practice facility. Okay? Let's see what you got. You might not want to drink that Hennessy for a few days. I'm going to give you a week, man. Clean your system out, dog, because you know right now you ain't got your wind. Get your wind up. Come out here. We're gonna run some shuttle drills and see what your times are and shit. See if you still got it. That's what they're gonna do, dog. You're gonna have a whole bunch of people you never heard of. You're gonna be like, who the fuck is that, Shaq? So, shit. He played for the Vikings like 2 years ago. Who the fuck is that, Shaq? Oh yeah, man. He was on the Jacksonville Jaguars practice squad. Y'all gonna be doing all that, asking me all kinds of dumbass questions, bro. Because I ain't gonna know. These motherfuckers are gonna come out of nowhere. Then when they're gonna get on the field, you're gonna be like, damn, nigga, look, shit. Look at our pass rush. Look at our special teams. But look, damn, man, shit. Look at our offensive blocking schemes and shit. Wow. You can find out. Well, I see, yeah, champ said they're looking a lot like the Bears. Let the Bears go ahead and jump at Caleb Williams. If the Bears jump at Caleb Williams, do not be surprised if Justin Fields is the quarterback next year. Do not be surprised, because Champ comes from the Bears organization, and he was there when he drafted Justin Fields. Just keep your eyes open, bro. Just get ready. If the Bears draft a quarterback, Justin Fields is going to be a Raider. And I'm telling you, nobody in the AFC wants to see that dude. AFC West want to see him running around. You don't want to see that cat running around. Robert Spillane and Jacoby were good signings too. They were, but those were whose signings? Those were Josh McBallsacks. That's Josh and Dave. Very good signings, but that didn't have nothing to do with AP. AP had one signing. Okay? A broken clock is right twice a day, bro. A broken clock is right twice a day. They got two things right and everything else wrong. What's good, X-Man? X-Man in the house, man. What's going on, X-Man? Hey, X-Man, man. It's going down, bro. You guys going to have to get back off the snide. Your boy Debo Samuel's out there cussing everybody out. Him and Cam Newton been going at it. Y'all hear about Debo Samuel and Cam Newton going at it in social media and shit? Debo ain't having it, man. He talking a lot of shit. Strike Vaders, you guys is going at it. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. Okay. Said Epps is a solid safety. He's cool. He's all right. Watch Raider Adam Butler doing good things too. He's on a 1-year deal, man. Like I said, man, there's a lot of people out there that if they had an opportunity, they would succeed. But the fact they're not getting opportunities. Opportunities, you guys. Epps counts as 2 moves. Since he boosts Merrick's play, Merrick got to get his shit together. Okay. Apocalypse, man, D coordinator. I see what you said, Strike. D coordinator for the greatest D all time. I'll take that advice. Oh, he was the D coordinator. I thought he was a linebackers coach. Okay, D coordinator. That's even better. Even better, bro. It's even better, man. Marvin Lewis, man. Plus, he was a head coach too for many years for the Bengals, bro. AP is taking his college placement test right now, bro, to be the head coach. What's there not to like, man? The man knows that he didn't have the head coaching knowledge. Let me go talk to people who are smarter than me. He's smart. He's smart, bro. Don't get mad at AP because AP's smart enough to know what he don't know. I don't have to know it. I know the people that know the shit. I know how to galvanize and motivate the players. But I don't know the X's and O's. Let me get the right people to know the X's and O's and shit. You can't say Tom Coughlin don't know. You can't say that Marvin Lewis don't know. They do. You can't say he doesn't know how it feels to be a player. Those guys didn't play and didn't win Super Bowls on the field. They didn't beat Tom Brady. Antonio Pierce beat a 17, was it 17 and 0 or 18 and 0? I think it was 18 and 0. 18 and 0 Patriots team when they were undefeated. Beat the fuck out of them motherfuckers. Remember? Shit. Remember the Manningham catch when he caught the ball on his fucking helmet and shit? When Eli just threw that shit up for grabs and he caught it, pinned it on his helmet and shit? Remember when Plaxico Burress caught the game-winning touchdown in the end zone? I do. You know how I remember? Because I had just moved to L.A. I had just moved here. I just moved here to L.A. I didn't know nobody, and I watched that Super Bowl by myself in my spot. I did not know nobody here. I didn't know nobody. Didn't have no friends. Didn't have no females that I knew. When I moved here, I knew nobody. That Super Bowl came up. I went right to Costco, bought me some motherfucking shit from Costco, put that shit in the oven, and sat there and watched that Super Bowl by myself on a small ass motherfucking color TV that was about this big, because that's all I had, and was running around my little ass spot that I had, laughing my ass off because the Patriots lost. Watch Raider, Jones, Hobbs, Bennett, Murray. I still think we need one more. Watch the next person that they bring in. You guys are not going to be in love with the guys you're in love with after Champ and AP start combing through their Rolodex. They're going to bring in some guys that are going to take some of these guys' job. I'm letting you know right now, somebody's losing a job. Marcus Peters lost his job. I'm telling y'all, man, get prepared. People about to lose their job, homie. Could be Marcus Epps. Trying to tell you guys, be prepared. Some of your favorite players are going to be sitting on the bench or not re-signed. You better be about that life. Trying to tell you guys. Once the cigar's gone, I'm gone. Okay. All right. Wowza. Watch Raider draft one more. I see all of that. Could win a Super Bowl with this defense. Facts. Jack Jones is what Peters thought he was. Marcus Peters is never going to forgive himself for what he didn't do. That he is a guy who grew up in Oakland. He's from the soil. He's town business. He grew up a Raider fan. His dad was a Raider fan. His cousin's Marshawn Lynch. Always wanted to play for his favorite team. He came here and he thought he had dominion over his situation. He's out there alligator arming. He's not doing anything that he could do. It wasn't even a matter of him not being any good anymore. It was a matter he didn't even try. He wasn't even trying out there, dog. He was just like chilling. He's like, I'm just gonna chill, bro. I'm just gonna chill. I'll get out here, and I'm playing for the Raiders, but he wasn't playing for the Raiders, dog. And guess what? As soon as AP got in charge, he called him in the office. AP's been watching him, not like, dude, what are you doing out here, bro? Like, everybody's catching a pass. Like, you're not breaking up anything. Amik Robertson is Mighty Mouse, bro. He's the smallest guy out there. I've seen him break up hella passes. Marcus Peters never broke up a pass all year. He had a damn near a perfect catch percentage. Always a first down. I mean, he looked like Jonathan Abram out there. Remember Jonathan Abram? Everybody's catching a pass. You'd push him out of bounds. What number was Jonathan Abram? I'll wait. Did y'all forget about Jonathan Abram? What number was he? Leave 24 alone, bro. That's back-to-back bums. It's back-to-back bums wearing 2-4, bro. Abrams 2-4, Peters 2-4. Now y'all want to put 2-4 on somebody else? Nah, let 2-4 rest a little bit. Save some for later. He kind of reminds you of a young Peters. Yeah, when Peters came into the league and he was playing for Kansas City, he was a ball hawk, bro. Remember that game in Oakland when Peters was out there fucking clowning our guys, and he was getting ready to fight, and Marshawn came on the field and shit with no helmet on, and they almost called a penalty on him and shit because he was telling his cousin to calm down. Peters was a dog. Peters was a dog when he was in Kansas City. Peters was a dog when he was playing for the Rams when he won the Super Bowl. But then when he got to my wife's Ravens, he was out there getting PIs. He was out there motherfucking getting unsportsmans all game. He comes to the Raiders, drags his ass. Now he's on no team. He's not even on a practice squad. Nephew Cocaine says they don't know what 2 C's means. Nope. That's why they underestimate the kid, because they don't understand what that means. They don't get it. But you can't help where you're from, bro. Shit. There was a time when I didn't know the difference between a salad fork and a regular fork and shit. I never been to no place where you had a real setting where you have fucking a spoon, a regular spoon, this knife and that knife, and a damn salad knife and a regular knife, and a real place setting. You might have 8 utensils and shit. I grew up with no more than 3, sometimes 2, maybe 1. I didn't come from that. But when I got around certain people and was friends with them when I got older and got around college and got around environments where people actually had course dinners and shit, I had to learn, hey man, that's a salad knife. You use that for the salad. You don't mix the salad knife with your regular food or salad fork. You eat your salad comes out first, you finish that, then they bring you the next one, you finish that. I learned. But these people aren't going to learn what 2 C's mean, because they're never going to be in our environment. Nephew, they're never going to be in our environment. These motherfuckers will never be in Compton unless they have to get gas or their car broke down. That would be it. They don't mean no Compton for no other reason, bro. They're either getting gas at the gas station off the freeway, or their motherfucking car broke down. That's it. They're going to go right to the next city. Paramount, they go to Paramount, or they go to Carson or some shit. They go to the next city. They're not gonna fucking stop in Compton and shit. What city we in? Compton? Oh no, shit. How much gas we got? Oh shit, I think we can make it. Better try to get over there to over there by one of them other places and shit. Ain't gonna work. Now Apocalypse next year is gonna be street. FA is gonna want to play. Yeah, I agree. Amos Broadnax, RD was number 1 when we went to that Super Bowl. Off the chain. Need another ball hawking CB besides Hobbs. Here's the thing though, watch, if we're gonna have ball hawking cornerbacks, our safety's got to be solid as fuck. The flip side to the Jack Jones miraculous pick sixes is that if he missed it and the receiver caught it to the house. We got to have strong safeties if we're going to be taking chances. Our safeties have to be lit. They cannot let these guys get behind. If you're going to have your cornerbacks playing aggressive and they miss the ball, they miss a tackle, they miss the ball, or they bobble the ball, your safety's got to be able to get over. The free safety or the strong safety got to get over there. All right, to stop it. If not, it's going to go to the house. It's going to be remember, we were on what was he on? They were on the 10 or some shit. That would have been an 80-yard touchdown, man. If Jack Jones couldn't get to that ball and he missed it and the receiver caught it, that would have been down the field, bro. That would have been all bad. Okay. Carlos said, hope and parade. We became defense number 5 during the preseason. I love it. Strike Vader. Defense is a nightmare for quarterbacks. Trey Mathis, big homie, what it do? You already know. We up next. Nation up next. Watch Raider, definitely defense has made us proud. CCCR, my boy Shaq, I hope all is well, man. Do you think AP or Champ got a chance to all in on Caleb Williams? I'm going to tell you this right now about Champ Kelly. When I found out that Champ Kelly had been doing research and going out and doing research as a scout, even though he was an assistant GM on the draft, and remember CJ Stroud came to the Raiders. Remember when CJ Stroud came to the Raiders and tried and did a little practice? He went to Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler and said, hey, out of all the quarterbacks in the draft, CJ is the most NFL ready guy. Let's move up and get him. I think we can get him. All we have to do is put together a package of these first and second rounders and we can get him. And they poo-pooed it off because they wanted Garoppolo, because they said Garoppolo's him and Garoppolo ain't him. Now that Champ doesn't have to answer to nobody, now that he doesn't have to talk to nobody, he doesn't have to consult with nobody, you think he's not going to motherfucking find out if he can get Caleb? Now, let's understand something, dog. I'm a USC fan, bro. I've been a USC fan longer than I've been a Raider fan. Only by 1 year. Okay? And I'm going to tell you now, man, after USC won the Holiday Bowl and that quarterback Miller, whatever his name is, Malcolm Miller, whatever his name is, the new guy, threw those 6 touchdown passes, Caleb Williams' stock went down. Because now they're trying to say Caleb Williams is a system quarterback. Because this Miller Malone, or whatever his name is, threw 6 touchdown passes like Caleb threw 6 touchdown passes earlier last year. So it's a system. It's not Caleb. I hope that somebody decides that it ain't him and he's there, because Caleb Williams isn't going to have to do all the shit that he has to do at USC. If he comes to, if we get him and he comes to the Las Vegas Raiders, he's going to have Devontae Adams. He's going to have fucking Jacoby Meyer. He's going to have a running game of Josh Jacobs, a Zeus coming in. All he has to do is avoid a sack. All he has to do is extend a drive. That's all he got to do. Extend a drive and don't make a bonehead pass to somebody. And that's it. You imagine that dude running around and you got Chris Jones, who I got a lot of respect for. Chris Jones don't have to chase Mahomes. Nobody on the Kansas City defense has to deal with Mahomes outside of practice. You can't hit him no way in practice. Everybody else has to deal with Mahomes running around. They said he ran for 1,000 yards against us, collectively running around the field. Let the Chiefs have to deal with somebody that's like Mahomes, that has that ability, sidearm, and avoid tackles and put pressure on the defense and make a play be 11 seconds and 12 seconds and all of that shit. Yeah. We're going to fuck people up. With Caleb Williams, we're going to get 6 more first downs, bro, a game. 6 or 7 more first downs a game. Because that 3rd and 7 ain't going to be shit. That 3rd and 8, that ain't going to be shit. Put Caleb in a motherfucking shotgun formation. Let him stand back there, man. Wait for somebody to get open. Jump around. Please let them fuck up and let us get him. But it doesn't matter. If we get Jalen Daniels, it's the same shit. And he's an AP guy. I'm good with Jalen. Let's get him. Fuck it. Fuck Caleb. And I'm an SC guy. Let's get somebody who's going to come in and buy in. I really enjoyed smoking on this AFC West pack. This AFC West pack has been amazing. Wowzer talking to Watch Raider. Okay. Smoking Pots. I studied the game. Nobody was open. There you go. Smoking Pots is a Chiefs Kingdoms fan. What other Raider content channel has... Look, see, I'm a different type of motherfucker, dog. I'm a different type of nigga to all y'all out there. I'm an acquired taste. I'm not somebody that everybody fucks with me. You guys, everybody ain't gonna rock with me, dog. But the people that rock with me, y'all gonna rock hard. I have a Denver Bronco as the moderator on my fucking channel. I have motherfucking people like Smoking Pots who's been Chiefs fans probably as long as I've been fucking Raider fan on here. Religiously. Because we want everybody on here so we can know what the fuck we're talking about. He just said he saw the whole game and nobody was open, bro. How much more do you need to understand? Okay, that was after the Super Bowl run. Robert Benjamin, what's up, Rob? I'm back on the road today. Had an interesting conversation with a Chiefs fan in Joplin, Missouri. Told me that Mark was going to hire the wrong person again. Kind of scared me. I told him that we have a coach. Hey, well, you know, man, Hey man, salute to my boy Robert Benjamin, who's out there on those roads, on those highways and byways as a trucker out there, bro. Rob, I know you got your unfiltered trucker hat. I made that shit for people like you, bro. I made that shit for you. Got a lot of truckers, man, that are members of this channel, man. Without them, you don't get your fresh produce and everything else you want. But with that being said, Rob, you know the old saying, Rob, people want you to do well, they just don't want you to do better than them. I've been living that my whole life. You know why he said that? Because it doesn't benefit him for us. He don't want AP to be your coach because AP just humiliated his team. He don't want that dude. He wants things to go back like the good old days. Haven't you noticed that, you guys? Haven't you noticed that they're trying to bring people back into the Oval Office to bring the good old days back? Because everybody, all the minorities seem to be getting more than what they think we should get, and this, that, and the other, and all that type of shit. Hey, man. Come on, dog. What's the slogan? What's the slogan? But I ain't gonna say it. Make what? Come on, man. Make the AFC West ours again, Rob. Make the AFC West ours again. They don't care about us. Of course, Mark's gonna make the wrong decision. Yeah, I mean, shit. You better go to every church, mosque, synagogue, or to every tree that you pray to in Kansas City and hope AP doesn't get that job. You better hope. You better really put some prayer time in. I'll tell you that now. They definitely don't want to see AP. They don't want to see him. Okay. Amos. Wait, watch Raider. D-line, man, we're not letting the quarterback squeeze the pocket no more. Nope. Rodney D-Lo, man, long neck Merton Hanks irritating as hell. Yeah. Yeah, man, Merton Hanks, dog. When he used to do that motherfucking shit with his neck and shit, man, that used to drive me crazy, bro. Man, I like fuck, bro. Till he did that shit and he fucked his neck up and shit. Yeah, he drive me crazy with that. Amos says, man, we had top 10 when we had Nnamdi. Yeah, man. Nnamdi got exposed when he went to the Eagles, though. Nnamdi really thought he was Charles Woodson until he went over to that NFC. He was getting torched. Should have stayed his ass in Oakland. But he's married to Kerry Washington, so he seems to bounce. He bounced back. Nnamdi bounced back. He good. Watch this. We're also not getting penalties. You know that we're the least penalized team in the National Football League? That's crazy. The least penalized team in the league is us, bro. When we were winning Super Bowls, when we were the most penalized team. Al Davis didn't care about penalties. John Madden didn't care about penalties. He didn't care. Like, shit, fuck it. Shit, was it worth it? Was it worth it, Tatum? Yeah, it was worth it. I knocked Sammy White's fucking helmet off his head. Remember the Super Bowl 76, Rob? Remember that shit? Sammy White went over the middle, man, and motherfucking Jack Tatum clinked his clock. Yeah. That motherfucker's head. And then Jack stood over the shit. That's the football that I grew up on. Football that motherfucking Robert Benjamin grew up on. I'm telling you, man, you young cats do not understand what Raider defense was even better than that. That defense that we got right now is the best defense we've had in 30 years, but it's not the best defense we've ever had, bro. That Soul Patrol during the 70s was renegade. Okay. George Atkinson, man, in the 75 AFC Championship game against the Steelers when we lost, he hit Lynn Swann so fucking hard, bro, with a forearm to his head. Bow! Lynn Swann filed a police report against George Atkinson and tried to get him arrested. Imagine that, bro. That's not football. He tried to assault me. He called the police on us, bro. A lot of you young guys don't know. The Steelers called the police on the Raiders defense, bro. They won the game and won the Super Bowl, but they called the police and tried to file a police report on a hit in a game that was legal. Not understanding that, man. Y'all don't get it. God. Wowza, I went to a house party once full of Broncos fans. Boy, did I get my ass beat down. Oh, shit, that wouldn't happen to me. Because I wouldn't have went to a house with a bunch of Broncos fans without some of the homies with me. Trust me, I would have been that motherfucker. And if I was by myself, I'd have been like, hey, man, don't fuck with me. And you motherfuckers fuck with me, it's going to be swarming in here. All I got to do is make a phone call and shit. And if I can't get to my phone, we'll be back. We'll hunt you guys. We'll pick you guys off like motherfucking Indians picking off cowboys at motherfucking motherfucking big ass what's that shit called? What was it called? Custer's Last Stand and shit, man. When them motherfucking Apache Indians was picking them niggas off. Choo, choo, choo. Fuck around with me. I wouldn't have got my ass whooped. Sam Tanker used to confuse Hanks with Harvey Williams. Both of them motherfuckers had long necks. Dr. Vance says, I'm loyal to a fault. Yeah, you are, Doc. That's why I fuck with you. That's why I fuck with you, Doc. I fuck with you because you are loyal to a fault. I fuck with you, Doc. Murder Hanks, next up. Hey, man, I remember when Harvey Williams, man, when he came over from the smoking pots knows this shit. When Harvey Williams came over to Kansas City because they picked up Marcus Allen as a free agent, which was the worst day of my life as a Raider. Even more than that 2002 Super Bowl. Worst day of my life is when my favorite player goes to my worst enemy. But we got Harvey Williams. Harvey Williams said in an interview just recently that he thought he was better than Marcus Allen. He said, man, I'm just as good as him. He really thought he was with his long neck ass. Okay. And when he came over here and he came over to the Raiders, he found that he was not. He said, oh, I got humbled really quick. Found out that I was not Marcus. When they were booing me and cheering Marcus when he's on the other team, shit. Marcus Allen was so loved when he came back and played against us with the Kansas City Chiefs and played against us in the LA Coliseum. He was getting cheered. He's on the Chiefs scoring touchdowns, getting cheered. Never booed. Yeah, Coughlin and them came to help. Anthony Richardson, there, Colts. My boy Anthony Richardson on here is a Colts fan. I ain't seen him in a while. What's up, big dog? We got Colts fans on here, man. It's going down. Anthony said Colts finna cook us. How? How, bro? How are you guys gonna cook us? You guys ain't cooking us. You're scared to death. You're scared to death, Anthony Richardson. Even though I know you're not the real AR. You're the wannabe AR. But with that being said, I'm glad you're here. How are you gonna cook us, bro? Did you see what we just done? You guys ain't better than Kansas City. You're not about to do nothing but get your ass whooped. Okay? You're not doing shit. We're not afraid of you guys at all. Peyton Manning's not running through that tunnel, bro. Okay. Number one, Peyton Manning's not running through that tunnel at all. All right? Andrew Luck's not running through that tunnel. Gardner Minshew's running through that tunnel. We're not worried about you guys at all. Come here for the watch party. We'll be here. You're going to get your asses handed to you guys. Okay. Sam Tanker said, Waza said, Coach is going to get smashed. Casey's going to lose. And we're going to win out. Bud is stressed out about we finna get cooked. We're not getting cooked. We're not even worried about you guys. You guys are nobodies. You guys are absolute nobodies. Okay. And Anthony Richardson said he called us delusional. Somebody do a spell check and find out if delusional is spelled DILUSIONAL. This dude can't even spell. You can't even spell a basic word, bro. All right. Delusional only has one I, not two. Joe Davenport, what do you think about Russ as a Raider? I don't. Strike Vader Colts cook the Falcons. Facts. See, like I said, man, these guys are over here thinking that they're going to get some stripes on a Strike Vader. These guys think they're going to come over here and earn some Chuck E. Cheese fucking tickets. These motherfuckers thinking to actually come over here and get some Chuck E. Cheese points over here. You guys are going to get absolutely smoked. Okay. Watch Raiders. Shout out to Jack Jones. AP going to keep him out of trouble. Facts. Pittman cleared. We ain't worried about no fucking Pittman. these delusional people, bro. That's why the channel's non-denominational. Anthony Richardson, please sub the channel, bro. Please sub the channel. I love people like you. I want you over here. Ain't nobody telling you to leave. Please stay. Pittman isn't even better than Pacheco. What did Pacheco do? Pacheco didn't do shit. Pittman's not better than Pacheco. Okay. That number 28 is the guy who I would be worried about. That's the dude I would be concerned about. You're running back at number 28, but he's not playing. But you guys ain't going to do shit. You definitely ain't doing nothing. There's no way in hell you guys would beat the San Diego Chargers. Yeah, I said San Diego by 42, bro. No way. Ain't no way in hell you would do that. And ain't no way you would beat the Chiefs that were fully loaded. Chiefs had their entire team. We didn't have our best offensive player, Josh Jacobs. Do you know we're going to have Josh Jacobs, dog? Josh Jacobs is going to eat you alive. And if he doesn't, Zeus is going to eat you alive. You guys are just there just to be there. You're just there to help us get our third win in a row. We're going to fuck you guys up, bro. Okay. They ain't scared of Minshew. That dude was good, was decently good when he was with when he was with Jacksonville. I'm not worried about that guy, man. See how everybody now you guys should be happy that we got people like Anthony Richardson on here. You know why? Because now the Raiders are on people's roster now. Everybody wants to beat us all of a sudden. Before he wouldn't even be here. Now that we've shown that our nuts are dragging all over the fucking floor. Our nuts are dragging up and down the strip. Raiders nuts are so heavy on the strip. We're causing sparks and shit. Sparks are coming up on the strip. Now everybody wants some. Everybody wants smoke now. We're gonna beat the shit out of you guys. That's not even gonna be a problem. Y'all acting like y'all got 18 running out there, like 18's coming out. 18 ain't coming out for y'all. Sam Tanker. Wilder said Trump supporters. Hey, man, y'all said it. Minshew over Aiden. Okay. I agree. Minshew's better than Aiden. But your defense is not better than... Minshew ain't better than our defense. We had Patrick Mahomes running for his life. We had Patrick Mahomes running for his life. And we're talking about what Minshew's going to do? Minshew ain't going to do shit. If the reigning Super Bowl MVP didn't get nothing done, what do you think you're going to do? I don't know where you're getting your crazy shit from. Yeah, Taylor. But that's it. Our offense isn't good. But we beat the world champions with no offense. That defense is good though. Tell Gardner Minshew is to look out for number 18 on our team. Don't throw nowhere to his side of the field. Tell Gardner Minshew to don't try to throw nothing over there where Jack Jones is at, bro. Tell him to stay on the opposite side of the field. Do not throw nothing on that side. Because if he does, it's going to the house. I'm telling you that now, bro. Colts trying to become a rival. They're not no damn rival. They're not even a rival in the AFC South. They're not even a rival. They're not even a rival in their own division. Okay, Size, just listen to what he's saying, yeah. What happened to versus ATL? See, they don't want to talk about that shit. When you start talking logic to these guys, they don't hear you then. It's all good. It's all in fun. But at the end of the game, let's see if you're here. Let's see if you come in and be at the L party. When you're at the L party, let's see if you show the fuck up. O'Connell better mustache. He does. O'Connell he got one of them porn stashes. O'Connell take care of his mustache, bro. He probably oiled that motherfucker down and shit. See you guys. Got to get the passing game going. Aiden can't throw to save his life. As long as y'all defense doesn't score. Oh, that's a big thing to ask. As long as our defense doesn't score, who stopped our defense from scoring the last 2 weeks? I'll wait. That's a big thing to say, bro. As long as your defense doesn't score, who's done it? Has it happened in the last couple of weeks? Hasn't happened, has it? 2 defensive touchdowns against the Chargers, 2 defensive touchdowns against the Chiefs. What do you think we're going to do again? I think it's more likely that we score more defensive touchdowns against you than not. You're worried about us. Listen to see what he just said. He had to show respect about that D, though. Since when did the Raiders defense get respect? The last couple of weeks. We're gonna mollywop you guys. We're definitely Lucas Oil Stadium. We're gonna take. I think that's where we play you guys, or do we play at home? I think we play at Lucas Oil Stadium, if I'm mistaken. We're gonna take you guys out to the damn gas pumps and pour gas on your ass and light you on fire, bro. That's what we're gonna do. We're really gonna fuck you guys up. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just being honest with you. You're gonna get your asses. Y'all gonna get straight burnt up. As long as our defense, who's gonna stop our defense? Who do you have on your offense that's gonna stop our defense from doing anything? The only thing that the Colts can do, and I'm gonna do a pregame on tomorrow. I'm gonna do a pregame on the game tomorrow, like I always do. The only thing that the Colts can do is run the football. Try to get time of possession. Run the football with Taylor, and run the football with Pittman, and run. They better not even think about throwing the football. They better not even think about, Minshew better not think about doing shit throwing the football against my defense. And who's going to stop Malcolm Kuntz? Do you guys know that Malcolm Kuntz is the only player in life to ever sack Patrick Mahomes more than 2 times? He sacked him 3 times. You think one of the most mobile quarterbacks in the league who got sacked 3 times, Minshew's going to be, his ass going to be on his back more than Jimmy at the Bunny Ranch shit. He gonna be, that's what it's gonna be. Coach, you guys are, no one's talking about you guys. No one. Just you. But I'm glad you're here. Sub the channel, bro. God, you guys handle that. Y'all handle that. Y'all handle that. God. You guys got it. Watch Raider. Charles Woodson, my favorite Raider. He's one of my favorites, but Marcus Allen's him, dog, for me. Marcus Allen's him because he came from SC, bro. And when he went to SC and I was cheering for him all those years when he was in college, and then he gets drafted by the Raiders, and then he wins Rookie of the Year for the Raiders, and then he wins League MVP for the Raiders his second year. Then we win the Super Bowl. It's like, you can't beat that, because I was cheering for him in college. He played for my favorite college team, won the Heisman Trophy, ran for over 2,000 yards, was the man, was knocking down everything, moving as far as the finest women in LA. And then he goes to the Raiders and does what he does. Like, there's nothing I can talk about, bro. Like that. That's my guy. That's my guy. Strike Raider says the Colts are a great XFL team and shit. Yeah, man. Out there hanging out with the Rock and shit. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Yeah. Project said, man, no man's willingness is the perfect good advice from his old wife. Hey, man, it's not a matter of good advice. It's a matter of what I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing what I feel I don't want to do. It's not good advice. It's what she wants me to do. She wanted me to do something I didn't want to do. I said, no, I ain't doing that. What's wrong with that? I'm not doing that. I listen to her every other time. See, Carla, the thing about it is, though, when you listen to you women like you guys, good women, y'all listen to, when we listen to you, you guys sometimes you guys overreach and start thinking that every idea you got is a good idea. And sometimes it ain't. It's my job to say, no, it ain't a good idea. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If I tell my wife something that she don't think is a good idea, she ain't stuttering. She going to say no. It is what it is. Watch Raider said Marcus Allen's 2. Trigger. Jack Jones, another pick 6. Get ready. Get ready. I'm telling you that shit right now, dog. Minshew is going to definitely throw an interception. That's facts. Put a 1 in the chat if you think 1 if you think Minshew's going to throw a pick, and number 2 if you don't. I know he's going to throw it. It's going to happen, bro. If it ain't Jones, it's going to be Hobbs. If it ain't Hobbs, it's going to be Epps. If it isn't Epps, it's going to be Merrick. There's going to be somebody going to get that boy going to definitely throw into a double coverage and try to do something stupid. I already know he is. Hey, Anthony Richardson won, Colts fan. Don't fuck around with the Raiders. Do you know that after teams play the Raiders, they get their whole fucking team fired? Their coaches get fired. Their GM gets fired. You better be careful, man. Don't fuck around with us, dog. We might put up 80 on you guys, and you have to fire everybody. Be careful. Bowls 3. Watch Raider. Wow, the Colts always beat us, but nah, man, I'm worried about no fucking Colts. Sam Tankin, we killed the Colts to get to the playoffs in 21. I'm worried about no damn Colts. I'm more concerned about Denver than Colts, to be honest, because Denver has something to prove, man. Don't forget, Jarrett Shittum is going to be playing against us. He's going to try to prove something against us. I'm worried. I'm more worried about him. I'm glad that this guy came in because I was kind of overlooking the Colts. I'm kind of like, now I'm locked in. Can you guys imagine that the Indianapolis Colts circled the Las Vegas Raiders, who aren't even have a winning record on the schedule? This motherfucker's circling on me. Why are you circling the Raiders, dog? We ain't shit, remember? We suck. We ain't nothing. Yeah, you circle our motherfucking name after what you just saw on the TV on Christmas. Now you want to get some stripes. Now you're trying to circle in this shit. In red pen. We're going to beat the shit out of you guys. Baby horse is about to get fried. Yep. Sam, one time out of a dozen. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be all bad for them. Dr. Van, y'all can have Russ now. Nah, no thanks, man. No thanks, Doc. I told you Russ wasn't going to work. No, thank you. You better tell them Walmarts to go ahead and run him his bag. Run him his $37 million, bruh. You know what, Doc? I was meaning to tell you. I saw an article on ESPN. I didn't read it. I just laughed at it. It said they had some of the experts. They said that the Russell Wilson trade from Denver was the worst trade in National Football League history. They said that the Russell Wilson trade was the worst trade in the history of the league. Now, let me tell you something, Doc. Even though I'd love to say that is the worst, it isn't. It isn't. It might be the worst when it comes to a quarterback trade, but that trade that the Vikings made for Herschel Walker from the Dallas Cowboys, where they traded 8 or 9 draft picks for Herschel Walker to go there, and they built their entire dynasty off of that. Jimmy Johnson and them niggas built their entire dynasty off of that. They drafted Emmett, they drafted Troy Aikman, and they drafted the playmaker Michael Irvin off of all of that shit. That's the worst. Because 3 Super Bowl wins came from that. That's the worst trade. The second worst trade is the Ricky Williams trade when Mike Ditka traded his entire draft for Ricky Williams. That's the second worst. And the third worst is you guys. Doc, you guys got hornswoggled. You motherfuckers got ran amok, run astray. You motherfuckers got hoodwinked. You motherfuckers got peekabooed on that shit. Horrible, bro. Absolutely horrible. Man, that AFC West pack is real good. I think I'm gonna start smoking on that damn Colts pack. That's going to be on New Year's Eve. I think that's going to be Cuban time. I think AR1. I think I'm going to an AR ain't even playing. You should change your tagline. Anthony Richardson didn't even make it a whole fucking season. His injury ass. I think I'm going to be smoking a nice Cuban cigar on you guys. Funny. Why the Colts? I see you guys going at it, man. I'm going to have to get off, man. I got to go get me something to eat. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I've been on here almost 2.5 hours, man. Little Pee Wee, man, another Chiefs Kingdom member in the house. What's going on, man? It's popping. I see all y'all, man. Y'all going at it, man. I'm chilling, Shaq. I like to talk shit. I know you do, Doc. You good with me, Doc? You know you good with me. Okay. All right, man. You know, you guys, man, I got to go do better things, man. But West Side, what's going on? West Side, what's happening? Wowzers, all y'all. I see y'all. Pee Wee. Yo, Shaq, can you tell us why McDaniels got another chance to be a head coach? Brian Flores didn't. It's kind of hard to get another job when you sue in the NFL. Ask John Gruden. You guys know that Brian Flores still has his lawsuit, is still active, suing the NFL. It's hard to get a job or get a promotion and when you're suing the company and you're working for the company at the same time. It's kind of hard to do that. File a lawsuit against the company you work for and then hope that you get the manager's job. It's not going to happen. Rich Bisaccia didn't get a chance because Rich Bisaccia was banished by his class, meaning that he's just a special teams coach. Mark Davis fucked this shit up. He should have been a coach. He stunted Bisaccia's growth, man. It's gonna take something like a big ass situation for Bisaccia to get a head coaching job. Like his best bet is something happens to what's the head coach over there with the Packers, man? What's his name? What's that guy's name? Whatever the coach is, Packers, the young guy. Something happens with him and he gets fired. That'll be his best shot. His best shot is to be on a coaching staff and the head coach gets fired and they put him in. He becomes the interim. That'll be his best shot. But Mark Davis fucked him up. That fucked up Bisaccia, man. Fucked him up. All right, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Pee Wee. Yeah, we had our people from 21. It'd be all bad. What's up, Los? Okay, see you guys. Yo, Shaq, what your thoughts on the Raider fans saying that Eric Carr isn't a Raider? Just give Antonio Brown to Marcus Rose. This is Jim a pass. These people don't know what they're talking about, bro. I mean, let me put it to you like this, little Pee Wee. I don't know you, but I know you have a cousin. I know you have a cousin, either on your mama's side or your dad's side. You have a cousin, bro. He is either your father's sister's son or daughter, or your father's brother's sister, a daughter or son, or the opposite. By blood, he's your cousin. Just because you don't like him, he's not related to you anymore, dog. Just because you don't fuck with your cousin, don't mean he ain't related to you. He ain't got no DNA ties. Y'all don't have the same grandmama. Y'all don't have the same aunts. Y'all don't have the same motherfucking. Some of y'all might even have the same last name, depending on how the situation goes. These Raider fans that try to say Derek Carr's not a Raider, stupid, because he's was drafted by the Raiders. He's a Raider by blood right. He's a Raider by DNA. He got drafted straight from Fresno State to the Raiders. How the fuck is he not a Raider if he got drafted by the fucking Raiders? He's got it dumb. They want to act like their cousin ain't they cousin. They want to act like they brother ain't they brother. They sister ain't they sister. Just say what it is. You don't fuck with them, but don't make up shit. That's your cousin, motherfucker. Simple as that. It's your uncle. Your drunk ass uncle is your uncle. Your hoe ass auntie is your auntie. So when these people say stupid shit, I'm like, you guys are dumb. We all got family members we don't fuck with. That don't make them less than a family. Go to your grandma's birthday party and see if they don't show the fuck up. You don't get to say, hey, you're not our family. You're gonna be like, motherfucker, that's my grandmother too. Shut up. Pass the mashed potatoes. Pass the mashed potatoes, bitch. So when these people say dumb shit, I don't listen to them. I'm like, you guys are stupid as fuck. This ain't a free agent. Derek Carr's not a fucking free agent. He's a fucking person got drafted by the team. How's he not a Raider? You guys are stupid. Dumb as fuck. Okay. Carl Sanchez, act right and clean up. Facts. How would I feel about Derek Carr? Whoever comes back, comes back. It is what it is. Raider Twan, what's up, Raider Twan? I said this in the video. We're closer than we think. Yeah, it's going down. Chris Leonard, what's up, CL? Shaq, man, you see the Raiders raiding on John Jenkins? I like John Jenkins, man. We'll see what's up. We're not going to have a problem. You know what I used to hear all the time, CL? And I know you're out there in Pennsylvania. You're in Steeler country and shit. You're in Steeler country and you're in Eagles country. You're in Philly. I mean, in Pennsylvania. Nobody wants to play for the Raiders, Shaq. Who wants to play for you guys? Nobody wants to play for you guys. That's gonna change, bruh. Them young cats are gonna want to play for us. Trust me. Them young guys, they're gonna want to play for us. Why wouldn't they want to play for AP and be in Vegas? I'm gonna say some shit to you guys, man. Antonio Pierce is gonna be the NFL equivalent of Deion Sanders, meaning that people are gonna want to fucking play just because it's him. Facts. Did you guys just hear about Prime getting the best defensive linebacker or tackle or defensive tackle or somebody from Florida State? The top dude is in the portal to go play with Deion, and everybody's mad. Deion is gonna get the best players because they want to play for Prime, bro. If I was young, I wouldn't care about what y'all was talking about. Okay? Robert Benjamin knows this. Motherfucking Dr. Van knows this because Dr. Van's a hip-hop head. How many times you done heard your parents or your older cousins, or not cousins, but like your aunts or whatever, what that music, you turn that shit is horrible. They didn't like our music, bro. They didn't like Wu-Tang and shit. They didn't like none, Brand Nubian. They didn't like none of the shit we listened to. They didn't like none of that shit. They didn't like Dipset. Oh, the words, the lyrics are so nasty, and they're saying the N-word, and they're calling girls B's and H's, and they didn't understand, bro. That's our music, though. That's our music. That's not James Brown. That's not Motown. And I listen to all that shit because my parents played it. But when I went into my room, I wasn't playing Diana Ross and the Supremes and shit because that's what my mother was playing. I was going into my room, putting in Too Short as shit. Okay, Blowjob Betty. For those of us, salute to the Bay Area, the Yay area where the fuck I'm from and shit. I was playing Blowjob Betty low as fuck. I met this girl. Her name is Ann. Her booty was as big as a garbage can. That's what I was listening to. Low than a motherfucker. Or my headphones, all this shit. I wasn't playing that shit loud in my mama house. But when I got into the whip and I was getting ready to go to basketball practice and some shit, oh, you best believe I was playing it loud. Do 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 do. Trust me, these young dudes are gonna want to play for AP because it's cool. It's cool to play for the Raiders right now, bro. We got a whole street cat catching pick sixes against Patrick Mahomes, mean mugging him, and not getting reprimanded at all for the shit. He didn't get in trouble for that shit. Jack Jones showed Patrick Mahomes up on the field, bro. Showed him up. Got to the sidelines and the head coach was like this. Who ain't gonna want to come play? All these young dudes are gonna come, bro. They be like, I want to play for them. I want to play for them guys. Smoking cigars in the locker room, smoking Cubans and shit. Playing Chief Keef. That's that shit I don't like. Who the fuck doesn't want to play for us? You motherfuckers are in trouble, bro. You guys are in trouble. Why the Colts are gonna be in their stuffy ass locker room and shit. Listening to motherfucking listening to Travis Tritt records and shit. You motherfuckers gonna be in there listening to that. You motherfuckers are gonna be in there listening to old ass Aerosmith albums, even though I love Aerosmith, salute to Aerosmith. But you're gonna be listening to that. Alright? We're gonna be in there listening to our shit. Young Dolph. We're gonna be in there listening to Young Dolph. We're not gonna be in there listening to what the fuck you guys are listening to. You motherfuckers listening to Barry Manilow, Perry Como and shit. We're gonna be in there listening to gangsta shit. And meanwhile in Kansas City, they're going to be listening to Shake It Off. You will be listening to Taylor's greatest hits and shit, because Travis is going to have it turned up. Listen to my girl's new song, fellas. That's what they're going to be listening to. While we're listening to Compton's Most Wanted, The Trigger Has No Heart. We're going to be listening to that, bruh. We're going to be listening to The Game. We're going to be listening to Kendrick Lamar. That's what we're going to be listening to. All the Compton rappers. I could just name Compton rappers. Every Dre record that you can think of, from the Chronic to Chronic 2001 to motherfucking Aftermath to anything that's in there that's Dre is Compton. Eminem, all that shit. Snoop, all that shit. Dog Pound. We're going to be listening to all of that. Donnie Deal, so you got your album from Star Records? Sure in the fuck did. Sure in the fuck did. My boy used to be the DJ at Star Records. I used to know Diane Dragoni. She owned Star Records. Diane Dragoni at motherfucking Star Records, bro, back in the days. Her brother was the captain in Tennille and shit. Star Records is where we got all our shit from, but my boy was a DJ in there. Little Pee Wee. He cares about the Raiders. We'll see. Yeah, Dorsey High School. That's right. They don't understand, bro. I'm in South Central every fucking day, bro. I'm driving down Crenshaw. I'm driving down Obama. I'm driving on Stocker. I'm driving on Slauson. I'm in the hood every day because that's where the food is, bro. That's where the food is. Inglewood is right up. Inglewood's right up the road, bro. Yesterday I went to talk to my boy Watch Raider. Yesterday I went to Astro Burger on La Brea in Inglewood. I'm in the hood, bro, every day. Driving my shit. I'm in the hood every day. I love being around mine. I ain't one of them sedity ass black guys. I'm around mine. Ran to this, brought that record, dog. I'm telling you, man. I remember when NWA wasn't even on, when they released those 12 inches, they were on Macola Records, which was an independent. They went down to the pressing plant and pressed it and just passed it out. They were test pressings. Macola Records put that shit out first. That's not even a real record company. That's just a record printing place for those of us who really know hip hop in LA. And I'm from the Bay and I know that because I'm a music producer. I know that shit. Macola Records. My boys had like test pressings of it where it said test. Written in NWA, gangsta. I'm like, dude, you gotta, I need a fresh copy of that. I need somebody to take the fucking record, put it on the turntable, and put it to the mic, directly into the tape player, and reburn my shit so I get first generation. It was months before Jerry Heller, who I was friends with. I was friends with Jerry Heller. Jerry Heller had to give them cats the money for them to go ahead and print that shit up. Easy printed it up. Him and Easy printed it up for it to finally get the distribution for us to go and get the album. But the first day that it was out at at Star Records, I went and bought that damn tape. But I wasn't the first one there. There was a line for that shit. I'm like, fuck. I hope they have enough copies. I told Diane. I waved to Diane. Diane was like, I put one she did one of these. I put it to the side for you, Shaq. I need that. I knew I was getting a shooby-dooby in my car if I was playing NWA. I knew I was. That was even before Straight Outta Compton. Straight Outta Compton wasn't even their first record. Remember NWA and Friends? That had a DJ Aladdin on it. DJ Aladdin was in the group at that time. They took the picture in the back of Macola Records. It wasn't even it was a mixtape. It wasn't even the album. It was Gangsta was on that. All that shit was on those records, bro. Yeah. What's up, Trife? What's up, Crew 76? D-Lo, dual cassette boombox. You already know. Watch Raider, man. Deshaun Jackson went to Poly. Snoop went to Poly. Snoop went to Poly. Snoop went to Poly. Deshaun went to Poly. You know who else went to Poly? Cameron Diaz from the MASH. She went to Poly. She used to buy weed from Snoop. She said it herself. Cameron Diaz went to Poly, bro. Buying weed from Snoop. That was her weed man. She was like, I used to buy weed from you. Snoop was like, you did? Snoop didn't even know. She was like, you did? Yeah, Snoop, I used to buy weed from you. He's like, oh, damn, I didn't even know. I'm too high myself to know. Big Daddy Murder, what's up? You heard that Buster Kelsey? Yeah, I heard about what Kelsey said. Nobody worry about Kelsey. Kelsey need to learn how to catch footballs again. All right, I see all you guys. University of South Central. You already know. Kelsey just capping this, running his mouth. Rob Benjamin, AB. I'm just scrolling through, man. Shout out to all y'all. JB, Raider Twan, East Ridge Mac, and you already know. You already know, dog. That was my stomping grounds. East Ridge Mall was my shit. I grew up in there. Chris Leonard, yo, Shaq, when I was in New York yesterday for the bowl game, we were in the parking lot, and I actually met Melly Mel and his manager. Hey, man, Melly Mel's cool. I met him before, too, dog. Grandmaster Melly Mel. Legend. Legend, bro. Rick Lavelle. What's up, Rick, my boy? I'm glad I stayed on here. I got my real ones on here. Rick Lavelle. Would Russell Wilson be a good fit for the Raiders next season? If he's willing to come off the bench and be a bench player, yeah, I don't want him to be the starter. If he wants to come over here and humble himself and you know, be a backup, cool. But I don't want him to be the starter. No. He's shell shocked right now, bro. I don't want him to be the starter, bro. We need to draft somebody new. But if he wants to come in and hold a clipboard and do it at bargain basement prices, Rick, if we can get him for a 4 for $4 from Wendy's, cool. Hey, man, shit, and go get you a combo and shit, Russ. That'll be your salary. I'm with it. Watch Raider. Play some readers with Jones. See Carrera. Heartbroken, dog. Randy Moss missed the undefeated season. Shit, I'm not heartbroken. I was happy as fuck. One thing about Randy Moss, man. Randy Moss is a guy who disrespected us worse than any other free agent we ever had when he said he was not a Raider. Like, dude, you were a Raider when you were collecting those checks. Hi, son. Look at this guy right here. My son right there. Hi, Cecil. I'm gonna have to go, you guys. My son's like, let's go eat. Rick Lavelle, AP better be the coach. Yep. Marvin Lewis is definitely coming. Did you guys hear about Brandon Jacobs? Did you guys hear what Brandon Jacobs said? Those of you guys who don't know who Brandon Jacobs is, Brandon Jacobs was a running back for the Giants, number 27. Brandon Jacobs said yesterday that if AP gets the job, he's willing to move his family to Vegas to be with him, quote unquote. Brandon Jacobs was a hell of a running back, bro. He had a couple of 1,000-yard seasons. Super Bowl winning running back. He said he's willing to move his family to Vegas. AP gets the job, he's moving. I'm like, it's over, you guys. It's over. All this shit talking is over. It's time for us to put foot to ass. Okay? Just remember, you're not going to get no love after we win the Super Bowl. I've done it 3 times. You're not getting no love for a Super Bowl win. They're going to say you got lucky. They're going to say the referees helped you guys out. They're going to say everything. Just take your W. Just take your Super Bowl victory and tell them to shove it. Chris Leonard says, my boy Peters. Nah, Chris, that's your boy Peters. I told you he was trash. Okay. Watch Raider said, I trade for Fields. Boss screaming, I'm not a Raider. He's not. Hey, man, he don't want to be a Raider. Fuck him. He never won shit. The most talented, gifted, fastest, best hands, best vertical, best go route runner in the history of the National Football League, but he's not the best wide receiver. Has Jerry Rice trumped on every category catching the football? Faster, bigger, stronger, higher vertical, deadly. But he didn't have that. He didn't have that dog in him like that. He didn't have that dog in him like Rice. Rice said, "Hey, I got more dog than everybody. I'm a dog. Put a collar on my ass." That's the difference. That's why Jerry's the GOAT. Because of that. If Randy had the dog in him, it wouldn't be a contest. But Randy don't got no dog in him. Everywhere he went to, he had a problem everywhere he went. Everywhere Randy Moss went to, he fucked it up. He played with the Vikings, had the best rookie season probably out of anybody that ever played football ever. That game against the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving when he had 3 catches for 160-something yards and 3 touchdowns, he was killing everything. But guess what? Trouble with the police out there and doing all the antics, all the stupid shit. I play what I want to play. Taking plays off. Traded to the Raiders. That first game when Randy Moss came to the Raiders, Rick Lavelle knows this. All of us real Raider fans that were around at that time know this. First play of the regular season in Oakland. First play of the season. Game 1. First play on offense. Kerry Collins threw a go route to Randy Moss for like 70-something or 80-something yards, bro. First play of the year. Randy Moss scored a touchdown, 70, 80-yard touchdown. As the year went on, alligator arming passes, doing all this stupid shit. Dogged it. Al Davis traded him for a 6th-round draft pick to the Patriots. He went to the Patriots, broke all of Jerry Rice's records that next year. Touchdown catches, yards, all that shit. Didn't win nothing. Lost against Antonio Pierce and them niggas. Started complaining, started talking shit. The hoodie got rid of his ass. Then he went to when he went to go play for Jeff Fisher and them, went to go play with Jeff Fisher and them in fucking Tennessee. Got ran out of town there. Then he went to the 49ers. Went over there and played over there. Got ran out of there. It's everybody's fault but his fault. Just nothing but a journeyman. Have all that talent, all that ability, and became a journeyman with no rings. I'll take Justin Fields, because Justin Fields is going to play for the Raiders, bro, because he's friends with Champ. It's already being talked about. We'll see. We'll find out. Make 11 said Peter wanted a check. He's been exposed. He got a check. He don't get no more checks. Man, one thing about me, you guys, I'm going to tell you some real shit. I'm going to tell you some lifestyle shit, because this is a lifestyle channel too. Don't get it fucked up. I had one of my boys, man. I had one of my boys. He would always knock one of the finest broads all the fucking time, dog. Like, this dude would always catch him. But he couldn't keep him. He couldn't keep him, dog. But he could catch him like a motherfucker. Like, damn, nigga, where you meet her at? What the fuck? Yo, man, and he meet him in random places. Oh, man, I was at the gas station. Oh, man, I was at the laundromat. Oh, I was just meeting him. I mean, pulling him. I'm like, fuck, nigga. Wow, not in the club. He already had her. But the problem was, I'm sorry to say, once he hit it, they weren't interested. They weren't interested after that. I'm like, damn, dude. What happened to that girl? Oh, man, didn't work out. I'm like, dude, she only had her for... Did you hit? Yeah, dog. Okay. At least you smashed. But I just started noticing. I'm like, damn, dog, you can't even keep a girl a month. You can't keep a girl, like, 3 weeks, nigga? Like, I don't know why, bro. I'm just saying. He hit them all, but they was all gone, bro. It was... I'm like, fuck. I mean, it's good. He's got a good first pitch at least, but he can't finish no games and shit. He ain't pitching no hitters and shit. This motherfucker is good for a few innings, and then you got to pull in somebody else. That's Peters. Okay, brother Tito, what's up, brother Tito? I got to get out of here, you guys. Maybe Tom will be our OC. Man, Tom Brady don't want to do nothing, man. Tom Brady's having the time of his life. Tom Brady's having time of his life, bro. Have you seen Tom Brady's Tom Brady be his little knock list he got? I wouldn't got time to be coaching no damn Raiders. Shit. TB12. He's got it perfect for him. Like he already has his kids. He's solidified. He's already did it. He got 4 or 5 kids. He's good with that. If I was Tom Brady, I'd have snipped my shit. None of you hoes ain't getting no baby out of a nigga. I'd snip my shit. Fuck all y'all. And he's just running them. He's just doing him, dog. Girl chasing him, just like. I wouldn't be thinking about if I'm him. Tito says, "Come to school as long as you know how to conduct yourself." It is, dog. I go down to Tam's Burgers down there all the time and eat. I'm not active. I'm not in the hood. You know, I'm not active at all, dog. Cats see me, young cats. What's up, OG? What's up, yeah? They could tell, they could see that I'm not about all of that, dog. They ain't running up throwing sets at me, man. I'm just there. What's up, OG? What's up, y'all? Oh, when I see them, I speak first. When I'm down there, I speak first. How y'all doing? We good, OG. We straight, man. We out here. So y'all, keep it, keep your eyes open. Yeah, man. Trust us. We got lookouts. We know what it is. All right, y'all. I speak to them to let them know I ain't scared of you and I ain't active. Okay. Color has everything to do with it. Facts. I had the same experience in the Raider groups. Robert, I had people named Raider butt crack, Raider asshole, Raider Klansman. Call me all kinds of names, dog. Racial names. I'm like, dude, you know damn well if we face to face, that shit you wouldn't even be able to form your mouth to say that shit. Swear to Raidered up and down, bro. All right, y'all, man. Phone's dying. Let me get up out of here, y'all. I'll be back maybe later tonight. Love y'all, man. I got to get out of here. Phone's dying. Perfect excuse to leave. We had a good talk today, man. Make sure y'all sharing the videos. Make sure Doc put the store up. Make sure you guys are sharing the videos. Make sure you guys are liking the channel. And we're going to talk later, you guys. Love all y'all, man. Holla at y'all later. I'm at the Chevy Filter.